And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast Afterhours edition. This is a 3P for today, man. We're riding for y'all, man. We got a bunch of lovely ladies. We got 2 special guests in the house. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
All the night is my world. City light, ain't this girl in the day? I'm in my heart. It's the night, and it's matter. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and find out against the need tomorrow. So I guess I'll just believe it.
I mean, listen, if you want to get off, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome to
I
leave.
asked you to stop with the question and you didn't. Do you
Get
want
out.
me to
That's
leave?
serious. Get the f*** out. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night is
Now we're
All right,
back.
and we're back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast Afterhours edition. So, quick announcement before we get into the show. Guys, we're on Megaphone. All right, we got a special announcement for you guys in the middle of the show that we're going to make for y'all. But for now, we're on Megaphone. If you guys want to listen to the podcast on audio, number 1, make sure you wear headphones. Number 2, so you don't get fired from your job. And then number 3, we got 2 different channels on it. We got Fresh Fit After Hours. So if you guys want to watch some Money Mondays, like the episode we did with Derek and Brandon earlier, get some sauce on stock market, not being a fucking broke boy. Check us out over there. If you guys want to watch me debate girls and lose hair follicles, go ahead and listen to it on Fresh Fit After Hours, okay, at your own peril. Just make sure you wear headphones so you don't get fired from your job. Also, check us out on Discord, guys. Discord.gg/FreshFitFitman. We got, what, how many community members in there now? It's like something crazy, like 10, thousands in there.
Like 4K?
8.5K.
8 almost 10K people in that fucking Discord, man. So
Wow.
shout out to that. Goddamn.
Legendary.
Yeah, man.
It's legendary, bro.
You know, completely free to join, guys. Could speak with like-minded people, and yeah, go ahead and go over there and meet some friends.
Free for now.
Also, check us out on Fresh Fit Podcast Store, hoodies, t-shirts, all the merch is there, guys. FreshFitPodcastStore.com. Okay, just don't wear it at a feminist rally. You'll probably get chased after. And then check us out also on Fresh Fit Clips, guys. On there, we post 3 clips per day, and we also post 2 shorts per day. If you don't got time to watch a full-on pod, no problem. Go ahead and check us out on Fresh Fit Clips, guys, right? And then Fresh has a vlog channel.
Yes, guys, I'm doing the giveaway this week on live stream of the Jordans and the books. So stay tuned for that giveaway announcement. Also, as well, vlogs every single day, and then streams as well. So 200K on the way. Let's go.
Cool. And you guys can check me out on my other YouTube channel. It's called Fed1811. On there, I break down criminal case. You guys know I used to work for federal law enforcement. The case I did yesterday was I did the tragic murder of XX Tentacion. We went through the entire case. You know, the idiots, how they wore bright orange sandals on surveillance camera when they robbed them, and also had it on Instagram, etc. So probably the dumbest criminals I've ever covered, guys. So if you guys want to see stupidity when it comes to committing a capital offense, go ahead and check that out. Rest in peace to X. And I also cover serial killer cases, you know, like Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, and I also cover terrorism cases, all different kinds of crimes, guys. I cover. So for all you guys that like, that was a terrible sound effect, Chris, terrible timing. But anyway, if you guys want to go ahead and check out, different, if you like crime documentaries, whatever it may be, check out Fed. I break down all different types of cases for y'all on that.
And then Chris?
And ladies, give me an answer Parkson on IG. Listen, ladies, this isn't buy one, get one free, all right? If you got a friend, all right, if you're saying, hey, can I bring my friend to the studio? Have her DM me. Don't have her show up to the show, because end of the day, if she looks kind of shaky, I'm gonna tell her no, okay? And if she's late, no. Shout out to the team in the back, by the way. Let's get it.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much anytime Chris gives that lecture, some girl pissed him off right before the show,
bro,
or something like that.
Hey, can I bring my friend too? I'm like, no. Well, I'm not coming to the show. I'm like, well, too bad.
Yeah, because we'll be booked or something like that, or we don't have enough spots. So, guys, yeah, I mean, ladies, you know, if you want to come on the show, make sure you hit up Chris beforehand. You know, we get filled up pretty quickly. A lot of girls want to come on, so just don't be an idiot about it. If you want to bring a friend, make sure you send him the Instagram for her as well, so he knows who the hell it is, so he can do the numbers in his head and make sure we have enough space for y'all. All right,
cool. Ladies, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, education level, and if you want to, of course,
your body count.
And we'll start right here.
The body count's crazy, but my name is...
It is crazy? How much is it?
No, I'm not saying like mine's crazy. Like, that's a crazy question.
I message go.
My name is Jada.
Mhm.
I do OnlyFans. I graduated high school. I just enrolled back into college. What was the other question?
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Dating status?
Dating.
What does that mean?
Means I'm
Casually having sex with one or two or more individuals at the same time. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever works. And then you said
But still single if something better comes along, of course. There you go. Yeah. So she's tolerant of the whoever she has right now until something better comes along and they wife her up. All right, cool. And you said you're 20, high school graduate, OnlyFans, Jada. Where are you from originally?
Arizona.
Okay. Phoenix or what?
Phoenix, yeah.
Okay.
That's a red flag, bro.
All right, Phoenix. And how long you been in here in Miami now?
Going on 2 months this month.
Oh shit, she's corrupted. All right.
Already.
Cool.
Jeez.
All right. What about you?
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I have my online fitness business, which I have an app, and I have a bunch of girls that are a part of it. It basically has a fitness program, a meal plan, and a habit tracker for them to have healthy habits, because I feel like that's how you find your self-confidence, your self-esteem.
You help girls not be fat. That's great.
Correct.
That's amazing.
Doing God's work.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then, sorry.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Wait, 30?
Okay.
Yes.
Are you single?
I know I'm expired.
Single, relationship?
I'm in a relationship.
Okay, how long y'all been together?
A year and a half.
Congratulations.
Cool. Hey, she's doing Hail Mary.
Okay, and where are you originally from?
Italy. Yes.
Oh,
I
like-
lived in Rome for many years.
You speak like perfect English. Are you like did you like grow up there or?
I grew up there. I speak Italian is my mother tongue, and then I was taught English since I was little, and then I moved here.
Okay, so you're like an Italian citizen. You came here later on.
No, I was born here, and then I moved to Italy.
Okay, all
Mother
right, then.
tongue.
Yes.
It's
First
like
time I
Is
heard
a
that, is
native
that a word
language.
here? Yes, right?
First time I heard that.
That's not. I've heard it. It's not
Okay.
commonly used though, but it's your first
It's-
language.
I think they use that in England.
Okay, but it's your first language.
Yes.
Okay, and then highest education completed.
Bachelor
All right.
in
cool.
communications
Okay.
Cool.
Where'd you go?
in Italy, it's called the American University of Rome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're like, that's a lie. It sounds super sketchy.
Hey, I never went there, so I don't know.
All right.
But
Yeah.
Cool. What about you?
My name's Gina. I am 24. I went to college for fashion merchandising,
You have a BA in that?
associates.
Associates. Okay.
And then right now I'm a technical recruiter.
Okay. Do you want to say for who or no? It's up to
I
you.
recruit software engineers
Okay.
for like a staffing agency.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So technical recruiter.
Mhm.
Okay. Are most of your recruits males, I assume, for that industry?
Older males, yeah.
Okay.
did you say your age or no?
24.
Yeah, 24.
24. And then dating status?
I'm in a relationship.
Cool. How long?
6 months.
Nice.
5-6 months.
Pretty
Okay.
new.
Who's counting though, right? Okay.
Yes.
And where are you originally from?
Suburbs of Chicago.
Okay.
Hey.
All
That's
right.
definitely a red flag, bro.
What-
Chicago.
What suburb in particular? Someone on the panel may or may not be from that area.
Oh, Bloomingdale?
Bloomingdale? Okay. Cool. How far is that from Chicago, Derek?
It's a nearby suburb. Was it
Nearby?
15 miles out of the city?
Oh, okay. I mean, I lived in Gold Coast for like the past few years downtown.
Gold
so-
Coast is right in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like the
I grew
the
up
nice area.
outside,
Okay,
yeah.
but you grew up. You went to high school and everything else like that
Mhm.
before. All right. Cool. But all right. So I'll put Chicago. What about you? Welcome back.
Hello, I'm Shaza. I'm 31.
Wait, 31?
Here it goes. I'm a scientist in clinical research. Highest education level is master's degree.
Uh-huh.
I'm single.
Okay.
From New York City originally. I'm Syrian and Turkish.
Okay. But you were born and raised in Syria and Turkey, or?
I was born and raised in Virginia, Fairfax, but I
Okay.
did live in Syria for about 7 years
Okay. So
and then came back here.
all right. Cool. But you live in New York now?
No, I
here.
moved to Miami in May.
Okay. Another New Yorker. Then increased the prices. God damn it.
Mm.
All right. And then where'd you get your master's at?
Columbia University in New
Okay.
York City.
Cool. All right. Ivy League in the house.
Welcome back.
All right. What about you?
Well, my name is Shanice. I go by Chakra. I'm 28 years old.
Okay.
I'm an upcoming model, vixen as well. And
Okay.
I graduated from a technical college for a medical assistant, but it was boring. So I said, fuck that.
All right. So, but you completed it, right? The
I
tech
did.
school?
I did
Okay.
because I paid for it. So I might as well complete what I,
Yeah.
paid
Have
for.
something to fall back on. All right. So 28 model, went to tech school, medical assistant, single relationship, sugar daddy, and complicated.
Single, want a sugar daddy, but I don't like, I do not listen.
Okay.
That's my problem.
Oh, okay.
So you had something in the past?
What, a sugar daddy?
Yeah.
I did, and He had an attitude, and I was not having it. I was like, boy, I don't know who you're talking to.
What was he telling you?
He was trying to tell me what to wear and what to do.
No
what should I
way.
do.
No
way.
I was like,
With your body? Damn right.
the Lord bless me with this body.
Exactly. That's crazy, Myron.
I shall do as
Yeah.
I please.
A classy titties.
I mean, what a toxic asshole.
If you want to pay my bills, pay
Yeah.
my bills, but don't tell me what to do with my body. I'm
Exactly.
just saying, or you liked me before.
wait,
Why are you trying to change me now?
So he was paying the bill, so he couldn't tell you what to do, even though he's paying the bills.
He wasn't living in my house. He offered to pay the bills. I didn't ask him to. That's a difference.
But he still did it though.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. How long did that, I guess, arrangement last?
Like 2 months.
Okay, fair enough. He got tired. He's like,
I got tired of him. I blocked him.
Okay.
Oh God.
And where are you originally from?
Miami, born and raised.
Okay.
Red flag.
Cool.
So you here
Fantastic.
though?
So
I'm from here though.
What about you? What's your name?
My name is Jada. I'm an esthetician.
Another Jada.
Yeah.
Jada Will Smith.
We got 2 Jadas in the house.
I'm an esthetician. I do skincare.
How old are you, real
rubs.
quick?
I'm 19.
Okay.
What else was the question?
You're an esthetician, all right? You do skincare?
Yeah, I'm from Miami, Florida. I have my own shop. And I'm single.
Okay. So you graduated high school,
Yes.
right? Are you in college right now or no?
No.
Did you go to esthetician school?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
And single, high school, boom. And where are you originally from?
Miami, Florida.
Okay, Miami. All right. All right. What about you?
Last but not least.
My name is Isabella. I'm 19. I'm currently enrolled in Broward College.
You're Broward?
I'm from.
You're
I'm
pursuing
from
your
Fort
bachelor's degree?
Myers. Yes.
You're from Fort Myers?
I'm from Fort Myers.
Red flag.
And I'm single. I have my own business. I do Amazon reseller. And yeah.
Okay. Amazon reselling. And you said what are you pursuing your bachelor's degree in?
I'm doing dental hygiene.
Okay.
Niggas
All right.
need that shit, man.
Yeah, that's
Not
right.
gonna lie.
And then the 2 special guests in the house, man.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Brandon Carter. A lot of y'all know me. I've been on here mad times. I got a bunch of businesses. The main one is actually teach people how to build their online fitness business. You know,
Hell yeah.
we only have, I'm gonna be honest with you, I only have a few students who became millionaires off it. Only a handful, but we really specialize in helping people get to $10,000 a month or over. You know, Myron was one of the graduates, you know, prior to starting
Absolutely.
Fresh and Fit.
And I had another job too, motherfucker.
Why he
So
had
what's your
another
excuse?
job, he was arresting people and training people at the same time. And then it helped him get enough money to start Fresh and Fit. You know, I mean, people like to say that I'm responsible for this whole show. I would never say that because I'm way too humble. Like way too humble. I'm way like I would never say I'm like a god of humility.
But Brandon, you knew beforehand.
What's up?
Professor X, you knew what was show beforehand, right?
I saw it. You know what I'm saying?
I love how you said you're the god of humbleness, but you
Yeah.
started off by saying I have a bunch of businesses.
Well, if I would have said the truth, I'd have been like so many businesses that make so many $1 million.
Yeah,
But I'm
that's
way.
true.
I would never be. I would never do that because I'm way better than that because I'm so humble.
They really have to know how great you are to understand your true humility.
Yeah.
I'm Derek Moneyberg. I'm mostly I'm an investor. I made a lot of money in the stock market. I made some money in real estate. And I quit my last job when I was 19. I've been an entrepreneur I'm 43 now. So I've been an entrepreneur for almost a quarter century with no job. And I made my first entrepreneurial money when I was 7. So I spent my life like that. I do help people. I do teach 3 courses. Is like a side thing. It's not for everybody. It's only for people that are serious, people that are committed to have a brighter future themselves. It's not for somebody that's not committed. I can't be more committed to your success than you are. So if you don't love prosperity, it's not for you. But I do help serious people with the stock market to understand how to make better decisions, how to make educated decisions, and buy things that make real money, not just whatever's trending in the news at the moment. I also help people with their real estate businesses to learn the many different ways to make money in real estate.
A lot, yeah.
And I help people with entrepreneurship. So if you're serious about one of those 3 topics and you want to have more prosperity in your life, look up Derek Moneyberg.
Cool. Yeah, we did a great episode with them earlier, guys. We talked about the stock market in detail, some advanced strategies, how to make some money. I learned some stuff with puts and options and
selling cover
terms.
calls.
Yeah, selling
cash
cover
puts. There's
Yeah.
a lot of game in that last episode. So make sure y'all check that out.
Absolutely. If you're a guy like me, man, where you're not like too you know, you don't know too much about the stock market like me. I'm really big in real estate, not the stock market. Fantastic episode to learn some things, guys. All right, so I'll read some of these chats real quick. So, guys, just so y'all know, for this episode, we're gonna go ahead and take your guys' questions, goddamn it, for the panel. All right, and then some of the panelists as well will have some questions. So go ahead and shoot your questions in real quick. Shorty next to Fresh. Oh, this nigga, bro, it's your dick again. Fresh is BBC. Okay, $20 says Shorty next to Fresh. Listen, I don't care about your relationship status because you are coming home with us tonight with consent, of course. Anyways, rules are simple. You come over and I break your back. Sound good? Take it away, Fresh. Do you have anything you want to respond to his penis?
Don't respond to that. What the
Nothing.
fuck?
All right. This guy's been doing this for almost a year now at this point.
Who is that
Literally made an
person,
account,
bro?
and the funny part is called Fresh BBC, and it's just a black screen, nothing else.
I hope you guys invite him to your 1 million party. He seems like a dedicated.
Yeah, we need to. Hey, Fresh BBC, man, pull up, bro. Pull up.
No, bro.
That's so weird. Perverts. It's obviously an individual behind the screen, not an actual penis. Weird nose. Yeah. We know it's a dude, which is even stranger, but that's a whole other conversation. Fresh is BBC Lawn and Pipe Man. Okay, let's lay thine pipe, big homie Fresh. Let's go. Okay. Righteous Warriors comic, $5 goes. Ladies, will you admit to the fact that when you post half nude photos online, it's to gain attention from men? I don't think they'll ever admit that, my friend.
I'll admit that. Yes.
I think it's just to flaunt your body and obviously get attention. Yes.
All right, raise a hand if women post half nude pictures on the internet for attention. Okay, for the ones that said no, why do you say no? We'll start here with Miss Columbia. Why no?
Miss Columbia.
The images I post are from my modeling side of my second career. And I do it because I really enjoy it. And if you do modeling, you definitely have to come across bikinis and fitness outfits. And that's all I do. But I really love what I'm doing and I get paid to do that. So I don't care about people's feedback on my images.
But wouldn't it be fair that you're looking for attention so that you can garner more business for yourself to be a model?
Attention from people in the field? Yes. If they approve of my look and my style and my poses.
The question was attention though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, that's a yes.
No, the person that was online was saying to get guys' attention or males' attention, not males' attention.
Can you pull
in
up
general.
specifically, Chris, real fast, just so I make sure? And then what about you? You said no as well. Why?
Well, I mean, I'm posting fitness content and obviously like I'm sculpting my body while I'm doing fitness. So inevitably I'm going to be showing off my body, but I don't think it's necessarily to just be like catered towards men.
No, you don't think so?
I mean,
well, you'll make less money if it's catered towards men. Like a lot of my students there'll be like there'll be girls who are attractive and they have almost all men following and they can't sell.
90% of my following is female on
That's
TikTok
good. So
and on Instagram.
So you're probably doing real well financially as a result. A lot of times
not-
we have to coach women to appeal to women more instead of getting the attention from guys, because guys ain't gonna buy personal training from a woman unless there's an ulterior motives.
I mean, I obviously have booty shots there, but it's like they're not ones that I'm in lingerie posing. It's more like, okay, this is for fitness. This is to show you that if you commit, you can.
That's a big market, teaching girls how to get a bigger butt. Y'all doing God's work.
I got the booty pump
Y'all doing God's work. You know, there's a lot of money to be made there. There's a lot of money to be made there.
I made the booty pump program. So
the booty pump
it's called
program?
the booty pump program.
Oh, the booty pump program.
Booty pump.
Oh God.
How much
Yeah,
is that?
And honestly, I'm really glad
$50 a month.
you brought that up, Brandon, because a lot of like female entrepreneurs, especially in the fitness field, I remember like when we were going through, like one of the things you asked the females, let me look at your demographics. And if you see that they have a lot of male followers, you're like, you got to fucking
We had to change the
fix this
content.
up. Yeah.
We had to really coach them to appeal to the women who will be their clientele.
Yeah.
Right. So they can make sure, because in the past they were probably posting, you know, to get attention from guys or whatever was working. They might have been just doing whatever was working, but just because you get a following doesn't mean you're gonna get money.
Engagement,
right?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might get engagement, but that don't mean you're gonna get money.
Yeah.
Because like guys are gonna buy personal training from a woman. Like you never see that.
You never know. I mean, obviously, I feel like the guys that have bought from me, and it's not the booty pump program just to like train with me one-on-one. I know they initially probably wanted to train with me because they might have wanted to get to know me more. Because it's like, why would you want to train with a female? Like
we said that earlier. They do it. If they do buy training, it's for ulterior motives. You said that earlier.
But they did stick with the program and they did see results and they showed respect.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they can't, you know, be
but absolutely
converted into real customers, but like the initial draw.
They can say, I want to smash.
You know what I'm saying? He was like,
$2.99, I'm there.
I can't smash. Well, I might as well get these gains I paid for.
Yeah. I mean,
the male clients got their booty pumped.
What?
Your male clients.
No, they did not get the booty pumped.
Yeah, if a guy's buying the booty pump product, now there's a guy wants the booty
there's
pump,
a big question mark.
he might let you train him. He might not want anything from you sexually. You know, the guy who wants the booty pump.
We still like a man with
That's
a
cool.
nice
That's
ass,
all I was trying to clarify.
Yeah.
It might not be her they were interested in. If they're trying to get their booty pumped, it might be.
They might be trying to get
different
booty.
ulterior motive.
Yeah.
So
No, I feel you.
So chat wants you to show your your booty. I mean, if you got a nice booty, man, do it right now.
I mean, I don't know.
Little twirl, you know.
Okay.
All right, chat. Do it
For
for
the
you
chat
guys.
niggas, man.
Okay. Okay.
Niggas like,
That was a nah.
That was
all right. I haven't seen pants like that since like the Live videos back in like the early 2000s and
Yeah,
stuff
nigga,
like that.
I'm
Those
not
making, are lowrider jeans making a comeback?
They
Are they? Are
Yes,
they?
Bro,
they
I'm
are.
not gonna
Okay.
lie. We live in Miami. That was underwhelming.
Yeah. She goes to the gym, man. It's not a BBL, nigga. Goddamn.
I don't have a BBL though. I'm trying to grow it naturally. Okay.
Nah, Fresh, don't worry about him. He's used to BBLs and
I need that, man.
you know,
I
yeah,
need
he's used to
something.
that.
I need something to work with,
You don't
bro.
fuck with girls that go to the
I
gym.
don't have a fat booty, but I have a tone booty, so that's what I'm looking for.
That's
Okay,
all right.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
That's all right.
Fair enough. I think the chat will like it. Chris always asking for this.
It's Chris's fault.
Hey, I'm
the
doing-
John Doe.
I'm doing it for the chat, man.
Yeah, you doing it for the chat.
Yeah,
Okay, nigga.
yeah.
All right, my bad for not following up, Myron. Got busy. Let's try this again. Alien ladies have platonic male friends that are like brothers. I want to play a game. Yeah, you fucked up last time. I don't even know if I want to ask this question.
Yeah,
for you, nigga.
nah.
You got to donate more now
Yeah.
because I'm not going to ask that because you didn't even
You
follow up
follow
last
up.
time.
No,
with that.
because he's saying like Saul, I want to play a game. So
Chris,
basically,
Chris, we understand.
No,
that
we
part.
understand, bro.
no, but last time that's what he meant though.
But here's I get that, but like
Chris.
nigga, Jigsaw finished the game.
Yeah,
like,
you
goddamn,
started the game, but then finish
yeah,
it.
like that's like Jigsaw tying everybody up and connecting them to saws, but the game never starts. They're just there. The hell?
Sean Swindon.
Sean Swindon goes, I recently read a book called Scum by Valerie
Solanas?
Solanas. Yeah. This book speaks openly about killing men and how one day women will rule the world. This is a handbook of the matriarchy has been using, and men should ready themselves.
What the
That's
heck?
never gonna happen, bro. Women don't got hands. Flipper Coon goes, which ran through is coming home with me? Okay. $5 from Lutz Cotano goes, Schultz with DJ Axe, Sneeko on Raw Talk. Everyone been talking about Fresh and Fit lately. Can I get a Don DeMarco? Hey, bro,
man.
I told y'all before.
We lit, bro. We lit.
People talk about us. We don't necessarily talk about them. You know what I mean? So,
We don't have to.
It is. We don't have to. Who got a lighter? $2 from female bus driver. Appreciate that. What the fuck?
Hello, Moto.
Okay. These names got me dead. Okay, bro. If we all help each other, we should be all Gucci money wise. Yo, you guys are like, you guys gotta check your grammar or something. You guys like, I'm like reading the super chats and I'm like trying to edit it as I'm reading it so it makes sense. Giselle already spotted in Costa Rica with her jiu-jitsu instructor. Brady's backup already locked and loaded. You literally cannot make this ish up. Do the ladies believe women always have a backup waiting in the wings? This is a good question. We'll start right here. Do you think that women always have a guy in reserve, even if they have a boyfriend and or a serious counterpart?
I don't think every woman. I think
Majority. Let's say we have 100 women. What percentage of them do you think have a backup option?
I would say 70%.
Okay.
I feel like women
Merch.
will just work in relationships a little smarter than men, especially a lot of women mentally check out before men. So because of that, yeah, they might have at least someone that they're looking at.
Okay.
On the other hand.
What about you?
I feel like independent women, no. Women who need someone, yes.
Okay. So what percentage of women do you think in general have a backup plan, if any?
60%.
You think, isn't that still a majority though?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Stupid. We actually have the real stats on this and I'll reveal it after. What about you?
I'm gonna go with 70%, like she said.
Yes. Okay.
Just because majority of guys, I'm not gonna say all guys, majority of guys do women wrong. So women try to be prepared for when they get wrong. So just in case they have a black, I mean, like I said, black. I love black girls. I love black guys.
Sounds like really
black guys. I can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they just have a backup plan. And some women, they don't think like that. They're actually pure. They stay,
Loyal.
yeah, fixated with their mind, and they don't sit there and they don't think like all other women. So
Okay. So you say yes, 70%, right?
yes.
Okay. What about you?
I would say 75% of
Okay.
women.
Yes, and 75. Okay.
The other 25 are ugly. I think I think every hot girl is never 100% single. So if you get her, you took her for someone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And somebody trying to take it from you. You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
What's your
Every
thoughts
day,
on that,
man.
Derek?
Whatever the percentage is, what would the odds be? Would that percentage not go down if you were a higher quality man? For a man that
Asking us tough questions. Yes.
a man that worked on himself and built a life he's very happy with, built a life that a person would think of as successful, he might be happy if his girl left. Because how many backup plans would he have waiting if he wasn't busy with her?
Very true. What about you? Do you think women have backup options? And if so, what percentage do you think do?
Yeah, probably about 80.
Okay. Yes, and 80%. All right. All right. What about you?
I don't think I can give a precise number. I do, however, feel like maybe women that are not necessarily happy in their relationship have a backup plan, but people that are happy and don't see any they're not experiencing any difficulties, I don't see a reason why to have a backup.
If you had to guess,
She just deflected
people
the
that
whole
are-
question.
No,
Fantastic.
I got it.
Yeah.
If you had to guess people that are not happy in a relationship, girls, I guess in a sense, how much would that be out of 100%?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So I'm saying, for example, let's say they're not happy, the girls.
Mhm.
How many would you guess out of 100% would be unhappy?
Oh, 90%.
That's your answer right there.
Sorry.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Then there you go. 90%. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are not happy, at least nowadays. in
Well, you
their
asked what was, but the question is, what percent do you think have a backup option in the relationship?
I honestly cannot give you. I mean, responding to
Still
that.
90?
Yeah.
But it was under the prerequisite that they're unhappy. I'm saying
So-
regardless of whether they're happy or not.
No,
You know
but
what I mean?
her backup was that if they're unhappy, it'll be higher. So that's her genuine answer, roughly.
Okay, so you say yes, and I mean that's not really clear, but okay.
I'm honestly just speaking for myself because right now I'm like.
We're speaking in general.
Okay, in general.
So, on this,
I don't
let
have
me
a
make
precise
this.
number.
Let me make this clear, ladies. When we speak on here, we're talking about in general, like men and women in general. So like not necessarily yourself. So don't feel like you're snitching on yourself if you say yes.
90% then.
Okay, so you think 90% of women have a backup option?
Yes.
Okay. Happy or not? To clarify.
Not happy.
Only when they're not happy. Let's say they are happy. Do you think they still have a backup option?
Yes.
You think so? Okay. And what does the percentage drop to in that?
Oh my God,
circumstance?
these percentages, I don't. 20%.
Okay, you think it goes down significantly. What about you? Do you think women keep a backup option?
Definitely, and I agree with Gina. 80%.
Yes, and 80%. Okay. So actually, they polled this and they found that married women, around 50% of married women have a backup option, even when they're married. And the other thing too, I want to say, let me go around the table real quick. Do you think men have backup options?
That 50% sounds right because like 80% of divorces are initiated by women, right?
Yeah. And the crazy part is it's self-reported. So women are less likely to be honest about that. So it's probably actually higher. You know what I mean? Because that's something that's like unflattering to women, right?
And
Saying
social
they have a
media too
backup
as well?
option. Yeah. So that's
Makes it
probably
worse.
higher.
Yeah.
So do you think men have a backup option like women do? And when I say backup option, I don't mean sex. I'm talking about an actual relationship with someone. Do you think they have a backup option? Let's start with you.
Men?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay. What about you?
No.
No? Do you think so you don't think the percentage is
I'm
high?
only saying that because you just said if it's only like a relationship and not sex. Sex, absolutely. I
Yeah.
feel like they'll have any option they take.
Yeah.
But no, like a deep connection with someone else, I don't think so.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I give like a good 5% of men do.
Have a
'Cause
second growth that they actually care about?
I seen
Okay.
it with my own eyes.
Okay. All right. Well, was it the sugar daddy?
No, it's
Oh, okay.
actually someone that I know, and he did a repetitive thing where his girl now was a side chick, and they became in a relationship, and now he's messing with her friend, and she's a side chick, and he wants to be in a relationship with her.
That's confusing. That's confusing as hell.
I know, like, okay, so what he does, he goes ahead, he wives her side bitches.
What the fuck? All of them?
Yeah, no, when he gets mad, like, I guess with his main,
Oh,
and I'm
oh.
talking to her, I'm like, you know what, boot it, I'm gonna be with you.
Okay.
And then if I'm getting mad at her, I'm gonna start talking to her, and then boot it, I'm gonna be with you.
My nigga.
And then yeah.
Yo, my nigga, monkey
But
branching.
yeah, he the nigga, yeah.
So lame.
Monkey branching.
It is
Okay.
very lame, but it's
very lame.
If it works, it works.
Okay. What about you?
No.
You don't think guys have backup options romantically? Okay. What about you?
I do.
You think so?
Mhm.
Okay. You think that he has his main girl and then he'll have another girl?
Yeah, especially other women from the past. I feel
Merch.
are same as females. Just like she said, being unhappy. A lot of things happen, especially nowadays. And I feel that people meet a lot of different types of people. They might fall in love or forget them and then go and move on. So I feel that they just are the same as women.
Now, let me ask the real question here. So pretty much you universally all ladies agree that women have backup options, and you pretty much all agree, except for like one or two, that men don't have backup options when it comes to relationship. Sexually, maybe. What hurts the relationship more? When a woman has a backup option or when a man has a backup option? Let's start here and work our way this way. Go ahead.
What hurts it more?
Yeah, what is more likely to destroy the relationship? The woman having backup options or the man having backup options?
I feel like
Merch.
the woman,
Okay, why the woman?
because it's very common nowadays for women to stay after they find out their man cheated or has another romantic partner, rather than men. I feel if they find out that they're getting cheated on, they're automatically out. A lot of women stay and try and fix it.
But wait, that didn't make sense. You said it hurts more when women have backup options, but then you said how guys are the ones cheating. I'm asking,
I'm
like,
saying
who
because-
having the backup options fucks up the relationship? If the man has backup options or a woman has backup options?
When the woman.
When the woman has backup options, why?
It hurts the men
Because you
more.
said that and then you went on to describe how men are cheating, which didn't
It
make
hurts
sense.
the men more than it hurts the women.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Because women are saying
I'm not. Okay, see, women
hurts
take it
the
through their feelings. All right, let me
relationship
clarify. Let me clarify. We're not talking about your feelings, ladies. I'm talking about what hurts the overall relationship more. What hurts the relationship's ability to continue? Okay, what destroys the relationship? The woman having backup options or the man having backup options? Not your feelings. No offense, fuck your feelings. I'm talking about the overall relationship. What damages it more? Woman having backups or the man having backups?
The woman having backups.
Why?
Because, like I was saying, men cheat
Mhm.
and women are more likely to stay. So that would completely, and when the men cheats, women are more likely to stay.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
the relationship will
Last
most
longer.
likely to go
Okay.
longer.
Okay.
Now, when on the other hand, men are more likely to leave if the woman were to go and have another lover.
Do you think that's correct? Do you think that's the right practice for the guy to leave the girl if he cheats on her? Cheats on
I
him?
believe, yeah, anybody should leave anybody that cheats on them.
Okay, so you don't think a girl should tolerate infidelity either?
No.
Both are the same.
Neither. No one should tolerate that.
Interesting. Okay. What about you?
The woman,
Okay, why is it worse when the woman has options?
because no man really wants to share.
Okay, fair enough. What about you?
The woman,
Why?
because women are used to men cheating. So we put up with a lot. Fuck the feeling. I'm not talking about the feeling. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, in majority, women are used to the men cheating. So we're willing to give multiple chances. But the guys are so used to women being so loyal that as soon as they see a woman be with another man, it's shocking to them. And it breaks the whole world. And they're so dramatic. And they're just like, forget it. I'm done.
Okay. Do you agree with that, or do you not like that double standard, or
Both.
what?
Both. Well, I agree with it.
Yeah.
Wait. What do you mean when you say I
Because
agree
you're
with
saying that like when a man cheats, it's the end of the world, but when a woman
No,
cheats,
no,
it's
no. I'm saying when the woman cheats, the man acts like it's the end of the
Oh
world.
yeah.
That's what I meant.
Okay, but that man will not tolerate her cheating, is what you're trying to say. It's not fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you agree with that? Do you have an issue with that?
Do
Do you think a man should accept a woman when she cheats?
I feel like no one should do that to each other. I feel like if you cheat on each other, therefore just be single and do you until you're ready to be in a relationship.
Okay. What about you? What compromises the relationship more, when the woman has backups or the man, and why?
If the woman has a backup or she cheats, that compromises the relationship because women are emotional when they like somebody else or they have a backup or they get physically engaged with somebody, and the man is more physical. So if the woman is getting emotions towards somebody else, that would definitely change the weather of the relationship. But if the man did that and let's say on a drunk night or out of being angry or he met an old person from the past, he might get over it and just act normal back again in a few days or anything of that. This is not a theory. Actually, I have so many friends that told me the same thing.
All right. Fair enough. So it hurts more when the woman has backups. Okay. What about you? What are your thoughts?
Sound like women are ruining relationships.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
It's because when a woman is looking elsewhere or she cheats, know that that's it. If she develops emotions for anybody else, that is it.
Okay.
Men are physical, so it's different.
But we're saying here, like, this is like if there's another option, the man actually likes her. It's not just like a physical hookup, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the
Right,
guy.
yeah.
Like keeping a
So-
viable, because you said that men
Yeah.
don't have like a viable, actual, real backup option versus women do.
Right. And if I think it's the other way around, like if a guy actually does, then the relationship's going to get more hurt because it's really common for a girl to. And it's common for girls to like want feelings with guys. And it's not like super common for guys to come around all these girls and be like, yeah, I also want to hook up with you and also like you. So I feel like
But
when
in general,
that
what's hurt?
happens,
What hurts the relationship more? The woman having a backup or the man?
the man.
You think the man? Okay,
Mhm.
because you think he's gonna be more emotionally invested in that girl.
Yeah. And it's hard for it to do that.
What'd you
with
say to the
one.
guys that have like 2 wives or 2 girlfriends?
Good job. Like that's a lot of work.
But doesn't that defeat that purpose? Doesn't that kind of defeat that argument
Not
that
at
you're making?
all. Not if the women agree
No,
to
but
it.
well, no, the woman would notice if the man's time isn't all going to her.
What I'm saying is, yeah, but like, what if he says, "Yo, let's just do polygamy"? Polygamy is a thing. It's starting to become a thing now,
Yep.
and a lot of girls are accepting it. So what I'm saying is that the man can overcome that by just bringing her in and saying, "We're now both y'all are my girlfriends." Versus a woman, if she has a backup option and she wants to be with that guy, she ain't gonna have 2 dudes. Most guys are not gonna tolerate
Yeah,
that.
right. I don't know. Most girls won't either. I don't know.
You
If
don't
they
think?
do.
Okay. You don't
Would
think
you
most
allow
girls-
your man to have 2 girls? You and another girl?
No.
Damn, you're selfish.
I've actually did a polyamorous relationship,
You
and
did?
it was just that case
Okay.
where he brought me in.
So you wouldn't share your guy?
In another relationship? No.
Yeah, with another girl?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Is your guy like wealthy?
Yeah, he's well off.
He's well off?
Mhm.
Makes over 6 figures a year?
Yes.
6 feet tall?
Over.
Okay, you think he's
And
monogamous
tatted.
to you?
What?
Do you honestly think he's monogamous to you?
Only?
Yes.
Stop the cap. Oh man, you about to get your
Oh,
dreams
Lord.
shattered, baby girl. All right. Well, it's only been 6 months, so he's
Yeah.
still in the
6
selling her
months.
the
It's
dream
still a
phase.
honeymoon
man.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
still selling her a dream.
Smart man.
Yeah.
But that's
Yo!
Oh, Sid voice.
Oh man.
Now I'm gonna go back home and question my relationship.
Yeah, I've always uncomfortable reality, ladies. You're never gonna have a high status guy to yourself, bro, ever.
Guys,
That's
you want
not
to
how
have
it
the best
goes.
relationship? Just sell her a dream
Yeah,
and let it sail away.
yeah. He did a good job though. She's indoctrinated. She
Yeah.
ready. She's like, no, I would never share her. Yeah, he got her. All right. What about you?
I agree with what my lady said right there. That
Okay.
women, once they start cheating on the man, it's done.
Okay, so you think it's more detrimental for the girl to have backup options?
Absolutely.
Okay. What about you?
And I agree with the both of them. I feel like men are built on loyalty. So when they see that you are just looking somewhere else, like to them, you're automatically being disloyal because why are you looking anywhere else?
Okay. All right. Cool. Interesting. All right.
Derek, what do you think?
What is worse, if for a man or a woman to have options?
Yeah.
Like, I think I would go back to what I said earlier of like, if you're a high value guy, don't have these same problems. If a guy took care of himself, he's got plenty of options himself. So I actually think people with less options and lower quality options cheat more because it's a big deal to them. It's like some guy that's just like a bum.
Yeah.
If a halfway cute girl likes him, he's probably going to do something because it's such a rare opportunity for his bum ass. But a guy that has a lot of options, that like he's happy with himself, he's happy what he was doing. If he was single today, there's two or three other girls hitting on him somewhere out there, or a lot of girls. He's less likely to cheat on his girlfriend because he knows, like, yeah, if she wasn't here, like he's with that girl because he likes her, not out of a lack of options.
And she stands out.
Most guys are dating a girl because they're
That's all they can do. Yeah.
they're a bum. And they're with that girl and say, baby, please. So the more options he has, the less likely he is to cheat. And but I do think a lot of what they said is right. That when a woman starts cheating, or if a woman gives me a cunty look on her face, or she's like just that sour look for a second,
yeah,
I'm like, something's not right there. I'm already thinking about like somebody else would treat me different. Somebody else would be really happy to spend this time with me. Why would I spend time with somebody that even like a sour look for a second? Or just like, nah.
And
No,
go ahead, my fault. To add to that, right? Like if let's say a guy's like a bum, like kind of a loser and shit, and he's got a girl, like if she's with that fucking loser, then like everybody's competition, right? Like you got to think like a guy just doing okay. Now he's competing with Uber drivers and like bus drivers and shit, you know, like because that's the field he's playing with, right? But
yeah,
you get what I'm saying, like, but a guy with more to offer, there's like less competition at the top, you know what I'm saying? Unless you feel me, like if you a bum loser, then you got to worry about everybody, the fucking janitors, the dude sweeping up shit, like all these the pool boys probably big competition. So your bum ass, not you, Fresh. Obviously, you covered in diamonds as usual,
just like your brother.
Yeah,
but I will say, Derek, you're right, because like for example, if you have a lot of options, you're both a choice. You're more selective because you know what, she's different, she stands out. I'll make the commitment because I think it's worth it. Versus, I don't know what to pay because I'm small of a choice. So that's a good point, very good point. All right, cool. Some more chat here.
Yep.
We have here Jude Foston says, can girls name 3 U.S. states? It's simple, so we'll start here. 3 states.
3 states.
And you can't use this, whatever she said, you can't use as well.
Colorado, Texas, Illinois.
Cool.
Washington, California, Arizona.
All right.
Utah, Florida, Texas.
She
said Texas.
Oh, well, there we go. Should I say another one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's intriguing.
Okay. Can we just...
One more.
One more.
Brain fart.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Okay. This states.
New York, New Jersey, Maryland.
Okay.
California.
No, I think she said Cali, right?
You said Cali?
Yeah.
Michigan, Wisconsin.
She said that.
This is strong.
Oh shit! Listen.
So it's 2 more. You got this. We believe in you.
I'm tipsy, y'all.
Today, not tomorrow.
Okay, wait. New Orleans. Y'all killing me right now. I can't think about this right now. I didn't even like social studies. Ohio.
Ohio.
What did you say? Social studies?
Bro,
you gotta pay attention to social studies.
One more. You got this.
Hawaii. Wait, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
Cool. All right,
I'm
there
pretty sure my cheeks are super red, huh?
Nebraska, Ohio, and Utah.
She said Ohio, but you got
Oh, you did?
one more.
Nebraska,
Utah.
Utah. Oh, sorry.
Utah was said over there.
Nebraska is 1. 2 more.
Nebraska,
You got this.
Miami. No one said Miami.
No, she's
It's not a
Florida.
state.
Miami.
Oh, you said Florida.
Wait, are you from Miami? Yeah, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here, bro.
Miami's his own state.
Bro.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Oklahoma. Somebody said that?
Mm-mm.
Nebraska, Oklahoma, and let me think.
One more. You got this.
Girl said Miami.
Kentucky. That's not one?
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
What is
yes,
that?
it is.
Kentucky? Yeah.
Did someone else say that before?
No.
Nobody.
No.
Okay. You're lucky. Here. There you go.
North Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina.
Simple.
Wow.
There you go. Simple, to the point. All right. Me and my 3-inch says, if God can't make a woman happy, how can a man? God gave women real hair, nails, lashes, breasts, butt, and face. They changed all that for fake ones. How can we make you happy if you're not happy with yourself? That's a very valid point.
Good question.
That's a very valid point. How can we?
Men are allowed to wear makeup. No one stops men.
Yeah, I never
What?
thought about it like that. Yeah, you're right.
What about the people that no one stops them from
The guys
going to
out there,
get their
booty
nails
bar.
done? You
Yeah,
don't have to
yeah,
get
yeah,
color.
the booty
Different-
pump program.
So,
and then-
so question, real
Yeah.
quick. This is a serious question, by the way. If you're not happy with yourself, how can we as men make you happy?
What about the people that are not happy with their
But-
gender?
Men cannot
All
make
right, that's
anyone
a whole
happy.
different topic,
Okay.
ma'am. Whole different topic.
You're right. Sorry.
How
I
can
feel
we?
like no one can make anybody happy if they're not happy within themselves.
Okay.
Mm.
For you?
So if I got my body done, that means I'm not happy with myself.
I'm gonna assume that you weren't happy with what God gave you. So that means technically speaking, you're not happy with yourself. Which means you want to change.
So well, the guy got to do what I say to make me happy. I guess that's the only way. if I change my appearance because I didn't like what God gave me, then technically he's gonna have to change things for me and make my life easier so I can like him.
So
It's God's
because
fault.
so because
God's
because
fault.
you changed your body, he got to change his ways for you.
I mean, yes, I would like for him to. It's not like he doesn't have to, but I would like for him to. I'd like to find someone like that.
Okay.
If possible.
This is very interesting. Okay. So for you, if you are happy with yourself, how can a man make you happy?
Honestly, if I'm not happy with myself, how can a man make me happy?
Mhm.
One is called self-love, and people have to work on the self-love to attract for you to be with someone who's going to make you happy. And you shouldn't count on someone to make you happy. You should find someone who already loves themselves and is happy, and then you bring both happiness, and then you can join together. Like, you don't expect for someone to make you happy.
Okay. That's real talk.
It's like an end-road kind of answer, because if the woman is not happy with herself, whatever the man does, she's not going to be happy. There
Thank you.
is a detour to that route, which is if the man is smart enough to change her mind and make her feel so happy about herself and like she owns the world, good for him. He must be like a psychologist or something. But other than that, it's not going to happen.
That's a lot of work, though. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Whole lot of work. Okay. What about you? If you have a man and you're not happy, how can he make you happy?
I agree. You can't be made happy if you're not happy on your own.
Okay.
I've tried.
Doesn't work for you?
Yeah, I agree. And also, if the man, like she said, either you have to be like a psychologist or whatever, which I don't think he would want to waste his time with someone that's not happy. He would go and find someone that's happy and can add value to his life. But also, that guy, if he is like trying to help the girl, he's probably just manipulating her and taking advantage of her, because you can't be with someone that's not happy within themselves. It's just, I think it's going to be a toxic relationship. So you gotta work on yourself, find your confidence, your self-esteem, find your passion, and then from there you can have a relationship and add value to each other's life. But
That sounds good, but I thought girls like toxic. Or just that's just what I heard.
Yeah, I heard that too. I know a lot of people that do. I'm not one of them, thank God.
Okay. And
Stop the cap.
I feel like
Have you ever dated a toxic guy in the past? though?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
And now after dating that, I know what a healthy relationship is, and I want that.
Yeah.
She left it all right.
Yeah.
Drama's fun every now and then, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
not
it's
too
fun.
much.
consistently.
Exactly.
Is your guy right now like boring, or does he give you a
No,
little bit of
he's
drama?
amazing.
Does he give you any drama at all? None?
When he goes out and drinks and gets drunk, yeah. But,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Other girls come after him or something like that, right?
No.
No?
No.
he gets belligerent.
He likes to drink, but
Is your guy also tall and has money?
no, he's not tall. He's a little. I mean, he's like what 5'8".
Okay.
He is a CEO of of two companies,
Yeah,
but
okay. That's what has her drama. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Hey, man. It's good though. Girls need that.
Hey, the
Girls-
relationship is still fresh, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's okay to like every now and then maybe have some
Jumping together for like a year plus?
Yeah.
Still fresh to you?
Yes.
Oh,
Please, I'm
okay.
still in the honeymoon phase.
Oh,
Gotta
okay.
stay
All right.
fresh.
I was gonna say a year and a half. Like, okay, all right. Still fresh to her. So go ahead, continue on. So
Yeah, I mean, I trust him, and there's no drama unless, he goes out and drinks and might have too many drinks, and
Okay.
it pisses me off.
if you found out that he had sex with another girl, would you get mad?
Yes,
well,
absolutely.
Would you leave him?
Yes, absolutely.
Do
No
you,
question asked.
Do you think?
Don't do it, Myron.
Yeah, I mean, no, this is just
Go, spit it out.
weighing some numbers here. I mean, okay, so he's a CEO, successful, etc. You're 30 years old. You're probably pretty successful yourself, right?
Mhm.
I mean, do you think you'd be able to replace him pretty quickly?
I would need time to be by myself, and
I mean, yeah, the more time.
no, seriously, I feel like if he cheated on me, which he's right now like my soulmate, my best friend, everything, I don't think I can just go and move on and be with someone else.
Of course, no, of course not. But what I'm saying is that you're 30 years old. You would only get older. So
Yes, I know.
So as you get older,
the clock is ticking, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
as you get older, I've always said it, like a woman's beauty and her sexual market value is perishable. So would you really leave someone who's a winner for just fucking another girl?
Oh my goodness.
Just being honest here.
Fuck up. I'm not
just telling
going
you
to
the
stay with
truth.
someone because I'm worried that I can't find another guy. I'm 30 years old and I look younger than 30, okay? Enough with that.
That's true.
This man's the CEO of two companies.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's the CEO of two
Who gives a shit? I can find another CEO and I can find a guy that's better and won't cheat on me. He might cheat on me, but
he's gonna
later
fuck other
on.
bitches too, though. Is the point.
He's dating
Probably,
him,
but
not
I don't
his
need to know
business.
about it. Even let's say if my boyfriend did cheat on me, I don't need to know about it. At least I have a clean conscience. I think he's not cheating
So
on
he
me.
can do it, just not in your face.
No. I'm not saying that. I'd rather not know. I'd never check his phone. I don't need to know. I don't want to be in that. That's a toxic relationship. That's me constantly checking and seeing if he's DMing some girl, texting some girl. I already know he follows a lot of hot models on Instagram, and it does not bother me. Like, it's fine. You can like, he doesn't like. I just know he follows different girls. But the moment you say
But
like,
you don't
oh,
check his phone.
I don't. I really
How do you know?
don't.
How would you know that fact? That's a very.
If I ever
specific...
go on his phone, it's probably to go through pictures that we have and like send stuff to myself. But I never go and check because
Yeah.
She did answer the question. She said,
I'm a very
I can find
honest
another
person.
guy.
I'm a
another
very
CEO.
honest
Remember,
person.
she
I
said
don't
that was
need
your
to lie
question
about
initially,
shit.
right?
the cap.
No, I'm not saying that you have a limited ability to find another CEO. What I'm saying is that you have a limited ability to find another CEO that also that's going to be monogamous to you. I would argue you probably have almost a zero chance of finding a CEO that's going to be
I
monogamous
get what
to
you're
you.
saying. When you have a lot of money, you feel like you have the power and you can go and get with any girl you want. But right
I
now,
feel like
I'm still in a relationship where I trust my man and I don't need to worry about him cheating on me. And if he has, I don't know about it. And if I find out, he can go fuck himself.
Well, I would say that that's not a smart course of action. Just being.
I don't need to be the
real-
toxic. No, because then you're making it toxic. I need to go check his phone. I need to go and like.
No,
Why
you
do I
don't
need
need to do that. But I'm just telling you the reality of the world. That
Yeah, but if I'm at peace right now with my mind, I don't need to go and look for shit because whenever you're looking for stuff, you're gonna find something. And I'm not saying it's because he's cheating
what
on
I'm
me, but I'm
saying
gonna
is
find
that
reasons to
if-
make it happen.
If it comes up, let's say one day while you're sending yourself a message, one of those models that he follows DMs him and says, "Yo, like when are we going for the
Okay.
drink or whatever?" I'm saying it would be very foolish for you as a 30-year-old woman to break up that relationship over him exercising options. That's all I'm saying.
Why would he be exercising options when we're like in a committed relationship where we're living together right now? Why would he be going on a date with another girl?
Because women are not as special as they think they are.
No. Okay, I get that, but then he can just tell me, "Hey, I'm going on a date with another girl." Like, why? Then we don't need to be. We can
Why
be
would
in
he
an
tell
open.
you?
yeah, why
No.
tell you?
You're gonna leave.
But then we can be in an open relationship and tell me, "Do you want an open relationship?"
Okay. Let's keep it 1,000 here. Do you seriously want to have sex with other guys while you're in a relationship?
No, I do not.
Fantastic. So why are you making an argument to be a hoe?
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm saying no. Listen to me. I did not say that I'm agreeing to be in an open relationship. I feel like he would be telling me, "Hey, I'm gonna go on a date with someone else." That's
Yeah.
when I will leave. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be okay with that.
No, but that's when he's not going to tell you that for that exact specific reason.
All right.
You're gonna
Well,
leave.
whenever
Yeah.
I find the message, I'll be like, he was right.
So this is what I mean when I say men can't be honest with women. I mean, this is like the quintessential example right now. They prefer to live in a world of delusion versus understanding
Wait,
the reality.
The women or the
The women.
the women?
Women prefer
yeah.
comforting lies and living in delusion versus accepting uncomfortable reality, such as if you're with a winner, you're not going to have them to yourself.
But he's told me before, like, we have a very honest relationship. I'll keep this very brief. We were
There we go.
in
Story time.
we just went out. He went out one night and I wasn't there, and he came back, and the next morning he told me, "I need to confess to you. I danced with a girl and bought her a drink."
Yo, he's smart though. He's smart. He's he planted
But he
those
was on
seeds.
and I know he didn't do more, and he was honest about it because we have an honest relationship. You can believe what you want. It's fine. I might be delusional about my relationship, but right now I'm very confident with
No.
where I am with him.
You do what you want. I'm just saying, when that day comes,
Yeah.
that you find out
I
about
know
some
it's going to
potential
come. I
infidelity.
don't believe in long-term relationships. I know they're gonna end eventually
What I-
because
well-
men get bored.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is that when it inevitably comes, the smart thing to do, which I advise every girl, is that, stay with the guy because you're not as special as you think you are. Men always want variety, and new pussy is the best pussy, regardless of how good the girl is at home.
But why can't I be by myself then? Why do I need to stay with the guy just because he's a CEO and you think I can't? And I
No.
need to find better. Like I don't
Because
get
if
what
you
you're
find
saying.
another CEO like you claim you did, he's going to do the same shit. So why not stay with the guy that's already doing the same shit anyway, that you've already built time with, that's taken a good part of your youth?
I like a lot of things you say, but I don't agree with this.
You don't agree with reality?
I don't agree with this.
Fantastic.
He was
She doesn't
dancing all
agree
right.
with reality.
He was dancing all right.
Yeah, that nigga was
No,
dancing
no.
all right. I'll tell you.
No, but
Oh yeah, he bought her some shots. I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And do guys buy shots for girls just
Yeah.
because?
No. I know.
look, we're just saying if you got a good man at home, He might mess up here and there. Don't leave the man, because he might find somebody
Yeah.
else. They can do the same shit.
Yeah. So
Don't leave
Yeah.
the man.
The guys
Stay
just
with him.
want variety, man.
Yeah, stay with
it's like the thing is that women fail to understand is that.
No, I'm very self-aware, and I know.
Are you really, though?
Yes, I am. I am.
I mean, you won't accept these truths I'm telling you.
No, I accept what you're saying. And I literally just said, I know men get bored. You need to keep the relationship constantly stimulated, and you need to be adventurous. And obviously, that's why men end up going with younger women, because we get, well, as a couple, I feel like you get complacent. And that's why.
No, hotter women are just hotter. Younger women are
and
just
that,
hotter.
yes.
Like
And the adventure part as well. I feel like, they want to go out, they want to like do things. And like, once you're in a long relationship, you kind of lose that fresh adventure.
I mean, guys just want new pussy, man. It's that
Okay.
simple. Like women want all that bullshit that you mentioned, but men just want new pussy, dude. Like we don't need adventure. Keep me on my toe. We don't need none of that shit.
Okay.
We just want new pussy. And unfortunately, your girl can't give that to you. A woman, she can only dress up as a nurse how many times a week or whatever the fuck that weird
Wait,
things
nurse?
people do nowadays. Like guys
Cosplay.
want new girls every single time. And unfortunately, right, at 30 years old, you can't compete with a 21-year-old. I'm sorry. You can go to the gym and you can push the clock back a bit. You can, absolutely. You've done a good job of it, but you're never going to be able to compete with younger women. That's just the truth. I mean, I think a lot of women can't come to terms with this because we lie to women. Brandon's like, God damn, this is fucking brutal.
man.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like, here's the thing. Like, we tell women, like, no one cares when women say, I want a more experienced guy, makes more money, taller, dreamy, confident, ambitious.
I don't give a shit about being taller now. He's literally like two inches taller than me. Like,
you don't give a shit about taller?
if you're 6 foot or not, I've never dated a guy that's 6 foot.
Never.
Never.
So height has never been in a factor for you.
I mean, if he's shorter than me, I'll be honest. Yes,
So it is a factor.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
It still is a
Yes. Yes.
factor.
But you guys are always going for the 6 foot. Like.
You guys.
Yeah, I mean, in general, women overwhelmingly want guys that are 6 feet. But what I'm trying to say,
Okay.
all I'm trying to say is that
They like 6'2".
female
in my
standards,
experience.
female standards are never questioned. But when I tell women the cold hard truth about what men want, younger, firmer, tighter, fertile, not a hoe.
Mhm.
Oh God, that's misogynistic.
I never said that.
Not you. But like when I said this, when I say these things in general, like women get very uncomfortable when I talk about men prefer youth and beauty. You're right, especially like older women or whatever it may be. And you're not older, you're 30, but
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Did you used to interrogate people back in the day?
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Those are probing leading questions. You just made whatever
'em.
good she said about her relationship, you twisted it from white to black.
Right,
It's
got you.
okay.
What the
I mean-
misogyny? Who are you? Get out of here.
Who hurt you?
I'm watching
Who
it.
hurt you? I need to know your story.
You're jaded.
hurt you,
Here's the
Myron?
thing. All I simply did was ask her
You're
a question
jaded.
and let her answer. And that's it. But the thing is I left the question somewhat open-ended so that she wouldn't rant on. Because when I've come to realize from doing this show for a period of time, when you give women fairly open-ended questions, they ramble on about shit that don't matter. So we got to keep it concise on what the topic is.
Misogyny.
So you might look at it as probing. I look at it as getting a direct answer. You have to ask women typically
That
yes
was
or no
not
questions.
direct. You kind of like made her answer that way because her tone changed over time.
Because
Get
she
'em.
was
Get
uncomfortable
'em.
with the truth.
Because you're leading the conversation as the host and you just made her answer in a certain way. She got
Can I put a gun to her head and tell her
no.
you think your guy's gonna be monogamous to you? I mean, I just asked general questions and then she answered it and then I responded.
Look, I'm sure everyone cheats eventually in a relationship. Like, I have no doubt about that.
You shook your
But-
head real
But
enthusiastic.
right now, like I'm in a very happy fucking relationship. Please don't ruin it for me.
Okay, well,
Please
I
don't
mean,
ruin it.
no,
and it's not like
Stay in her
it's not like I
honeymoon
need to be
phase.
delusional. I don't want to be there. I'm just like in a good place right now with myself, with what I'm doing with my career, and I'm not having issues. And I don't want to like. And it's not like I'm saying, oh, you're gonna ruin my relationship. But he's been honest with me, and I'm sure if he sleeps with a woman,
probing
he'll
her
be
now?
honest.
Am I probing her now?
No, but I'm
no,
just
now
saying.
you slowed down.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Anyways, we're done.
Here's the thing. I'm just getting the truth out. I'm just asking thought-provoking questions that have her answer in a certain way based on like, hey, yes, no, etc. So, hey, man.
But in reality, she
Yeah.
can't give you the correct answer because now she is in the moment and environment of the good relationship she has. So when you're asking her these questions, she can't answer to you that quickly. She got to sit and think about it for hours. What if he cheats? What I'm going to do? Because she loves him. They're good. So these questions can't be answered correctly when they're quick.
Because
You
what it
just
requires
get
thinking
something-
that it can't is the issue that it requires thinking? Is that what is the problem is?
No.
No, not thinking like putting yourself in a situation. I don't think she can even close her eyes right now and picture like, oh, we're gonna break up tomorrow.
Because I'm probably connecting dots.
He's he's predicting the future for me, which, you know what?
I'm
might
connecting.
be true.
Yeah, I mean,
But don't tell me that, oh, I need to stay in my relationship because I can have it. Like, this is as bad as it gets or whatever. Like,
I'm just telling you the most practical, that's the most practical advice I can give in your situation, because I know guys that are high earners are typically not monogamous. So, and the unfortunate reality, I'm just going off of probability and statistics. There's not enough of these guys to go around.
I just feel like the comment of saying you should stay with him because you're gonna find other guys that are gonna do worse. Like, that's not the right thing.
Okay, tell me what I should say. What do you think the advice should be then? Let's say you do find some bitches titties in his phone. What do you think the best thing to do is?
Just be by yourself for a bit until you figure it out, and then you go find another cheater. But just like for the moment, don't be like, oh, you should stay in that relationship.
Okay, so sacrifice those years wasted. That relationship.
Yeah, I'm getting older. I'm getting saggier.
Exactly.
My skin's getting worse.
Yeah.
You're right. But I'm only 30, so I feel like I have 5 more years good for me.
25, yeah, 5 more years.
35, right?
No, he said at
25, yeah, 5 more years.
Oh, come on. You guys suck.
Here's the thing, man.
I was living in LA and already 25, they told me I was expired.
I mean
it's a competitive market.
It doesn't bother me because I don't.
No, I get it.
I really don't care. So
and this is where we kind of get into. This is one of the things that like kind of sucks for women is that like, your youth and your beauty determine your value to the general populace. Does that mean that, you can't go to school and be educated? You absolutely can. But I think actually, and I was literally thinking about this really hard yesterday, the other day, pause. I've come to realize that no matter how intelligent a woman is, no matter her accolades, her accomplishments, etc., she will always be boiled down to how does she look to a degree. And the thing that sucks is, let's say that she is super accomplished and smart and went to school and all this other stuff. She's always going to be boiled down to what she looks like, and people aren't going to take her seriously. However, let's say she's accomplished, but she's ugly. No one cares.
Yeah.
It sucks. You know what I mean? That women aren't really valued to a degree for what they, I guess, for their accomplishments. They're valued on their beauty. So all I'm saying when I tell women things is understand the reality. As you get older, your value goes down. Why not consolidate on the best guy you can while the chips are still up? The problem is that girls want to, bet against the casino, and guess what? The house always wins, and the house is father time. What y'all want to do? Just being honest here, man.
Don't worry, girl.
Brandon, you have any thoughts on this? Any thoughts on this, Brandon?
Please, gentlemen, please give us some thoughts.
When she got that advice in LA, she did move.
She got the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Just an observation.
And then last but not least, so you have a man. Wait, what's the question again?
Yeah, I got you.
If God can't make them happy. Bro, I wasn't even here.
Yeah.
Come on.
So if you are happy, how can your man make you happy?
He can't. I feel like in a relationship, your happiness is dependent on you, not the person you're dealing with. I feel like the person you're dealing with, they can do things to kind of like help build your happiness, uplift it a little bit more. But truly, at the end of the day, they can't make you happy. That's dependent on you. So I feel like if you're not happy with yourself, no, a man isn't going to be happy with you. If a man isn't happy with himself, no, a woman is never going to be happy with you either.
Brandon, what do you think?
Listen, I'm not a psychologist or a relationship expert, man, but I did read the study from University of Pennsylvania where they said the more money you make, man, the happier you get. You know what I'm saying? I read that. That was even after they thought it was $75,000 was the cap, but the new study came out and said, nah, man, even past $75,000 a year, you still get happier the more money you get. So, if
10 commandments of wealth, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look. But if a woman, this is the thing, man. Women are really good at finding reasons not to be happy. I saw this Chris Rock quote. He said, "Man, I never met a happy woman." You know what I'm saying? If you make too much money, like, man, I want to make some decisions. Fuck this shit. If you don't make enough money, well, you already know what that's going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be a miserable life for you.
So I guess I don't have the answers, man. I guess you're right, man. If she ain't happy, I mean, I don't know. She'll probably be happier if you was like, it depends on the guy, right? Like if you like a a cool dude and you got like your shit together and you got some money. Honestly, like a lot of relationships break up, especially marriages, over for money reasons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And there was another study by the Census Bureau that said, you know, divorce rates are about 50%, but after you get to the $600,000 level, it goes down to 25%. Like, so you're like way more likely to stay married.
Yeah.
If you got some bread.
Yep.
You know, so
that's a good point.
I don't know, man.
And I think the important thing also is the bread needs to come from the man. They've done also studies that found that if the woman is the breadwinner,
oh God,
the
that
likelihood
shit
of
don't
divorce
work. That
goes
shit-
up. Yeah,
She ain't even gonna marry. Yo, listen,
Sweden
man.
in Sweden they found 2 times as likely to divorce, and the United States they found 50% more likely to divorce if the woman is the breadwinner in the relationship.
Bro, like, okay, if you get divorced, what the women get like half your shit, right? But ain't no fucking woman, you know, stupid enough to marry a guy with less shit.
We're the
than
only
her.
idiots that
You
do
know
that
what I'm saying?
shit.
Well, there are some cases, but very rare. Britney Spears and what's the other Halle Berry, but that's random as hell.
Yeah, I mean, when you get to that level, like there's not as many humans that got as much money when you got like Halle Berry money up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I would like to say as well, for example, I just hate to see when guys have a girl and the girl's not happy, of course, and they try to buy her stuff or like try to like buy her happiness, but like, bro,
Nah.
it's fleeting. So they'll
It
take
don't
on
work.
trips, they'll try to like save the relationship. Bro, it's done.
I have
She's
a
not happy.
controversial take on this.
Go ahead.
Real quick before I have to ask you a question because you were nodding a lot when I was saying guys do this, guys do that. Would you say, you don't have to admit anything yourself, maybe your friends, peers, people that you know,
Okay.
do these girls like yourself or whatever, have you ever met a guy that like had a wife or maybe had a girlfriend or whatever, and you know maybe you were younger, hotter than her, his girl or whatever, and he wanted to try to do something with you and you're like nah, or maybe you did entertain, I don't fucking know, you don't have to say, but is it common where guys have relationships and they'll hit on you or friends that you know?
Yeah, I've been out with friends and like there was one time we were in the club and I noticed him with a lady and they seemed pretty together, like a relationship maybe.
Yeah.
And then once he was kind of far from her and he got close to my friend, he was just kind of like, hey.
Yeah.
And I was looking at him like, I'm gonna mind my business,
Yeah.
but I know this is not who you came with. So I've definitely
Yeah.
seen it happen. I think it's kind of common. I don't think it's uncommon at all. Like you guys said, men who tend to have more money and who are kind of up there in wealth, it's kind of their thing. They like to test out their options.
And also, I know that you do OnlyFans. What I mean, are a lot of your subscribers guys that have a relationship and maybe they just want something a little different?
Yeah. I'll admit that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's common too. Like it's not uncommon for men in relationships to stop watching porn and stuff like that when they get in relationships. I think when they get in relationships, it probably makes them want to watch it more because you're with this one girl, with this one person. So not all of them want to physically actually test out their options. So, you know, they'll watch and test out their options.
Exactly.
Dude, even strip clubs.
Yep.
Who's
Exactly,
the
strip
main
clubs.
customers? Married men.
Yeah.
It's just crazy,
Literally.
bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
The strip clubs, the whole nightlife industry, like it's all supported on the dollar of the man. Women don't pay to go to clubs and strip clubs and pornography. Like that whole industry would crash if dudes decided not to pay.
Thanks.
All right, so I have a controversial take on this. I think personally, a woman's happiness. Chris, hit me with the sound effect real quick.
Misogyny.
It comes from her man. And what I mean by that is if her man is fulfilled and he's chasing his mission, etc., as a byproduct of that, right? If he's winning, she's winning as a byproduct of it. Because when a man leads and he's the breadwinner, etc., the woman gets to enjoy the fruits of his labor. But it doesn't work the other way around. When a woman makes more money and she gets the fruits of her labor, she'll want to share that shit with nobody but her kids. Women don't want to support men long term, but men are okay with supporting women long term, right? I've always said it. When a man makes money, you know, he thinks about having a family and being able to support others. Men inherently make money so people can depend on them. Women inherently make money to say that they're independent. And that's the difference, right? Women sit there and make their own money. I'm strong and independent. Could you imagine if dudes ran around and said, I'm strong and independent? You laugh at them. What the fuck? What are you talking
Nowadays,
about?
what girls do when guys like do stuff like that, like, oh, I'm strong, I'm independent. Now
Yeah.
girls, we call them sassy.
Yeah.
We say you guys are acting sassy.
But it's nothing
Wow.
more than them behaving like an adult. Yet it's amazing how we're doing the same behaviors, but we go ahead and label ourselves something different. Men make money so people can depend on them. Women make money so that they can be independent. And my argument is, if you're a man and you're winning and your girl really feels like she's with the best guy, her happiness is derived from serving you. You know, women live to serve. I know, oh my God, that's so misogynistic. But they do. Their families, their kids, their husbands, loved ones, etc. They did a study in Ireland, right, with COVID. And what happened was women, you know, obviously, you know, as you guys know, they left the workforce and they came home. And when it was time to go back after the pandemic, you know, the restrictions were lifted and people were able to go back into the office. Like I think like 2/4 of the women, like 66% or so, didn't want to go back. They preferred to stay home with their family and take care of them. So what they found was that women, if given the choice, of course, if given the choice, prefer to stay home with children and family and be around loved ones versus being in an office chasing their career and sitting in a fucking cubicle. So,
and that's fine.
And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I think we demonize women that want to stay at home with their families, but I think women get their true happiness and fulfillment from serving their man and as a byproduct serving their family. And that's where their fulfillment comes from, not from all this other bullshit. And I think that's why so many modern women aren't happy, is because they don't have, number one, they're with a fucking sucker that's a pussy, that's not a leader. And then number two, they have to go out there, work and do things that they don't necessarily want to do to support themselves and a guy that's a loser.
A lot of women I know who are the most successful, they have the hardest time finding guys, right? Because they don't want to date down, right? They don't want to date down, but then if they make a lot of money, well, now the pool of guys they can pick from is a lot smaller, and those guys probably want, like, you know, fucking
younger, hotter bitches, man.
Or just they'll date. They have a way larger pool of people to pick from.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because they'll go anywhere on the economic range, right?
Yeah.
But these women, they only want guys at their level or above, right? And it gets there, gets
they come
thinner
with
at the
side
top.
piece.
You know what I'm saying?
At best.
Yeah. For all the women out there that are high earners, six figures or more, typically women become prisoners of their success. Men become free from their success. That's the difference. With us, we make more money, doors open. When women make more money, doors close. Because now you can only date a small candidate of men.
Yeah.
And them niggas want young bitches, man. Like, that's the truth. Damn, finally, I could get a hot 21-year-old. Yes, I've been waiting all my life for this. I mean,
that's what he was making the money for.
You know, you said earlier, you had a sugar daddy. Well, think about that. There's no such thing as like a sugar mama. Like that rarely, if ever, happens. But sugar babies are actually very common nowadays. You know, I would argue, you know, if you take an attractive woman, probably better than half of them at some point have been in a relationship with a guy that supported them financially to some degree. You know, but you ain't gonna catch that the other way around. Women are not gonna share money with a fucking guy. Like, what the hell? You a bum? Get out of here. It's my money.
The first time I heard this term is when I was asked to be a sugar mama.
Oh, really? What was your thoughts when that proposition was made to you?
I just didn't want to answer. I'm like, I don't even know how to answer that. But I had to stop and think, does that mean the same way, but the opposite? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's how much of a foreign concept it is to women.
Yeah,
like, she couldn't even fathom. Like, wait, you want me to give you money? What the fuck? Yeah, like, you know,
It
versus like
happened
for
many
guys.
times.
Yeah.
Was he joking or was he being serious?
No, those people were being serious. They know me.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Okay. Okay. $10 from JFE. Tips for the average guys: wear clean clothes, have at least 3 pairs of sneakers, smell like cologne, not weed, keep your hair cut. These steps alone will get you in the door with women. You know, let me go around the table real quick. Would you say in general most guys have really bad hygiene? Start here and then work our way back. Do you think guys in general have bad hygiene, or 50%, more than half, less than half?
I tend to date older men.
Okay.
And so I feel like the older men, obviously you guys have way better hygiene.
Okay.
I feel like
See, young guys that have bad hygiene?
Yeah, the
Okay.
younger ones, you know, because they want to ride around in their cars all day and smoke weed and drink alcohol and do all these things. So I feel like they don't really think like too much like their surroundings are going to make them, you know, that smell is going to linger when they go from place to place. I feel like older men, you guys definitely think about that kind of thing.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. Older men do care more about it as opposed to if you're like a frat boy, you know, I'm sure your place looks like shit. But
Yeah.
also I have to say when I walk into a public restroom, and I've been in a man's restroom and a female's restroom, the female's is always disgusting, and I'd
Yeah.
rather use the male's restroom.
Yeah, I've heard that plenty of times.
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I haven't ran into many males with poor hygiene.
Mhm.
Just, I haven't. And their cologne lasts longer and smells longer.
Okay.
Like stronger. So
Okay.
that helps.
So have you ever been? Well, let's not just talk about all the 6-foot chads that you date. I'm talking about like, or that you have right now. As a matter of fact, I'm talking about like men in general. Like, let's say you're at the club, you're at the bar, etc. Would you say in general, guys that approach you have bad hygiene, or no? You haven't experienced it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's that cold Chicago weather right there. She don't smell nothing. All right. What about you?
Most men have bad hygiene, but
Okay.
luckily I'm able to spot it far away.
What are your telltale signs?
Definitely. The hair over here, like under the hairline. The hair in extra places.
Okay.
The hands.
That's unique. I've never heard that one. Hair like in the back of the neck.
No,
yeah,
you're
like
pointing here
when it,
too. What
yeah,
the-
like here, like when when they're.
I think she means like when it's
Oh,
like
the
growing
beard.
in
Okay,
kind
okay.
of situation.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Okay.
that over here, I cannot see it. I just get like, ugh, like
Okay.
no.
What if
All
it's
right.
just hairy?
Take care of it. I don't, on the head, on the face, in the common places, but not on the shoulders. Or the
Okay.
other.
Damn.
All right.
Shoes.
All my Hispanics, my Hispanic niggas. That's LP, bro.
Yeah.
Shoes are very important. I don't care where you wear. I don't care what color they are. They gotta be clean. Hands, nails.
Have you ever
the nails is a big
declined a guy that you thought was attractive because his shoes were dirty?
Yeah, if
You
they're
guys think I'm
worn
kidding around
out.
when I tell y'all, man, women will disqualify you for having
If
the
they're
wrong
worn
shoes.
out and they're dirty and we're going out together, that person does not respect my presence.
Yeah.
At least in the beginning, show me your best. At least, because that's like an interview. So show me your 10 out of 10 and then we'll go down the level.
And we'll start getting comfortable.
We'll start getting
Hey.
comfortable later. But
At least
no,
being honest.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think the men need to hear this because even though some of the guys in the chat might say, what the fuck, that's a frivolous reason to disqualify someone.
No.
Guys think I'm kidding around when I say women will disqualify you for like anything.
Guys, stay fresh, stay humble.
Yeah.
Sit, man.
All right. What about you? Would you say men in general have bad hygiene?
I think it's a 50-50.
Okay. Half chance. Okay. What's a telltale sign for you that bad hygiene?
One time I was at this club and this guy came up to me, but he was so stink.
Okay.
He was
Fair
so
enough.
musty. Un petarajo que tenía.
Ay, Dios mío.
I was like,
¿Por qué?
I was trying to run. He kept coming to me. I'm like, dude, I didn't want to be mean, but I'm like, you need to go take a shower. Come back. Who's your friend?
Fair enough.
Your friend did not tell you.
What about you?
I feel like average men hygiene be poor, and men who has money, they're always on point.
Okay.
They be looking like the Oscar statue or like Mr. Clean.
Yes, they're always on
Especially
point.
Mr.
And I feel like it's a proven fact because I do facials and I send my business to different people, and I did like a little poll or whatever. So I sent my business to people who work a 9-to-5 job, and some of them can't afford facials. They would want one, but they can't afford it. So being the fact that they can't spend $100 on a facial, they have kids and other bills, they're not going to keep up with their hygiene. But when I send it with people who has money, they actually come like, oh, it's $100. Okay. Why
Okay.
not keep?
And you're
looking
talking
at
about
it?
men specifically, right?
Yes. men
So basically what you're saying is that men only partake in cleanliness a lot of times when they have expendable income.
Yes.
Versus like for women, it's a necessity. I've noticed. Like a girl will be broke, but her nails will still be done.
Yes.
But for a dude, he ain't spending money on a facial or any type of, I guess, aesthetic luxuries unless he has expendable income.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, I'll never get facial. I had one last week. She's lovely.
Hasn't helped much. But anyway. I was waiting for Chris to make a joke, but
you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Get it? Beat him to it. Beat me to it.
What about you?
You got
Considering
There's a
I
lot of
am
facial jokes there. Like I got too many like jokes in my head. Like it's like overload.
I was
like
gonna say, did you get a happy ending, but that wouldn't make
overload ending.
Ooh.
Pause.
Okay.
This just got strange. All right, what about you? Do you think guys in general have good or bad hygiene? What's your experience with it?
My experience so far, I am young.
Yeah. I was
So
gonna
the
say.
ball game I'm learning about currently, no, men do not have nice hygiene. I have noticed that, like you said, when people are older, they learn. But in my ball game right now and what I've been around, no.
Okay.
When they get older, they start looking like a black James Bond.
Yeah. And yeah.
Okay, so men, do you think women are not hygienic?
You know,
Mike.
all right. So in the past, a long time ago, I got a girlfriend now.
Man of God,
What's up,
yeah.
baby? You know what I'm saying?
Man of God.
She's in the back watching tight.
Back in the day, long time ago, long time ago, I would like go over these girls' house and they would look like real good in person and they look hygienic, man. Them fucking cribs be a mess. I'm talking about like Playboy models and shit, like girls, like, and their cribs would be a fucking mess, yo. Like the cribs be
dirty,
yo, just insane. Like I never seen shit like that. Looking like a one-man frat house. It looked like in that motherfucker, you know.
Landfills.
Yeah. So I've seen some interesting shit in my time.
Derek, what about you?
I think the big lesson here is that, you know, a man who's not making money is like the poor dumb bastard. A man that's not making money is likely to smell, is, you know, universally repulsive to men and women alike. Even children know he's a bum. A dog can smell a bum. Yeah. Even this very opinionated person here with the red, like you would not deny that a dog would know that, like, that motherfucker smells like a bum.
Oh yeah.
That dude's probably broke.
Especially
a dog
a
knows that dude's probably
hygienic
broke.
dog.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, that should be an indicator to anyone in the audience who's not thinking about, you know, their financial well-being, their intellectual well-being. Like, you know, if you stay dumb, you're going to stay poor. And if you stay poor, you're going to be repulsive even to animals.
Wow.
You poor thing.
She won't date you if your shoes is fucked up. If your shoes, now here's the thing. She says she'll disqualify guys if shoes is fucked up. But every man has a stank pussy story.
Yeah.
And every one of those stories ends with him fucking anyway.
Yeah.
Am I right? Am I right?
Brandon made a great
Men are
point.
more animals than ladies.
Brandon made a great point earlier about the female version of this. Like, women tend to bathe, except some don't wash their hair. Some women won't wash their hair for days and days at a time because it's easier to style that way. So if a woman's got, you know, if she has an important event to go to, she's likely to not wash her hair for a couple of days. And I used to go to the Playboy parties, you know, more than a dozen times, and you'd see the girls there that they haven't eaten for 4 days because the dress code was lingerie only. So a lot of girls, and I'm not making a joke, sincerely, like a lot of girls didn't eat for 3 or 4 days, and then they show up and it's like, you know, open bar, you know, they're drunk very early, their hair hasn't been washed. They look good. They look good. But then, like, you smell the girl's nasty hair that hasn't been washed, and she run an iron through it and some hair care products, and it smells nasty. But
Still smash.
the hilarious version is when you go home to fuck her. To your point, when you go home to after you hooked up with, you know, 2 girls at the Playboy Mansion, when you take the third one home, you're likely to notice at her place that I mean, she might she might look fine. She might be a Playboy model, but when you go back to her place, it's just not a good plan. You know, you should always go back to your place, fellas.
Yeah,
and your place should be nice, by the way. But if you do go back to her place, you'll notice that her entire accumulated net worth would be like some shoes. She's going to have, like, for sure, she's got 8 or 12 pairs of shoes. For sure, there's a cardboard box somewhere full of makeup and whatnot.
Bags.
There might be a weed pipe somewhere. She might not have a pillowcase, but she's for sure she got some makeup. She might not be able to afford a pillowcase.
I see mattresses on the floor.
I have, yeah. And like cardboard boxes, like a table, like a nightstand.
And you stayed?
Not for long.
You went from the mansion to this? I would just keep my night happy.
And then they probably have like Louis Vuittons and like
stop at the mansion.
Hold on, ladies.
Okay, yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say. Men will accept mediocrity for women, but women will not accept mediocrity for men a lot of the times. And if a woman does accept it, it's like for a very short period of time. You know what I mean? So, like, this is why guys really got to have their shit on point.
Yo, I got a theory, right? So this is another example of unhygienic women. So if you got a Nissan Altima, a Kia,
here we go.
Soul, or one of these older cars, bro, I don't know why. Every time I get right with a girl and I go in a car, I'm like, bro, this is a fucking like mess because it's their whole life in the car. I'm
Yo,
like,
it's
bro,
like you seen the trunks,
yo,
bro?
socks,
The trunks
panties,
is like
old Cheetos, and like boxes of like juices. I'm like, bro, what is this? Now, I will say this though. There's a deeper level where it comes to like sex, right? So you mentioned like a stink pussy.
Mm-hmm.
I told the story before.
Yeah.
There's this girl that I may not have talked to, where like she's dealing with a guy, dude smash, cream pie the side of her. She went to the next dude, he ate her out. That's disgusting, bro. Hygienic? That's terrible.
That's like terrorism.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you do that to her?
That's wild, bro.
And then you were saying there's something about the trunks of the
I
Nissan
lost my
Altimas?
train of thought.
Nissan Altima's trunks?
No, it's like, yeah, they use their trunks as fucking like storage instead of transportation. Like, I got an Uber. I was actually visiting Derek, right? You know, we was doing some getting money shit, and I'm leaving in a hotel, and I get an Uber, and it's a female Uber, and I try to go to put my shit in the trunk. She's like, "Oh no, no, I got too much shit in the trunk." I'm like, "Nope, bitch, your only job is to take me to the airport, is to pick me up and drop me off, and I can't even put my shit in the vehicle. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I only seen that shit once though in the Uber.
All right, so guys, quick, we got a big announcement to make real quick. Should we kill the other streams? All right, yo, kill the other streams, guys. I'll make the announcement for y'all because what I'm about to say is not safe. Come on over to YouTube right now. Come on over to YouTube. We're killing Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, everybody. All right, guys. So I'll give them a second to come on over. I'll read like one or two more chats and I'll make the announcement.
Cool.
Yeah, because Facebook always takes forever to get to leave. And Zuckerberg don't want us to leave. Shout out to him. Yeah. And then Twitter. Yep. All right, come on over to YouTube, guys. All right, so where are we at?
Two more
here?
chats?
Yep. Overall, the rating of this panel is 4 out of 10, and that's because the fellas are all 10s, bringing up the average. This fucking guy, Tony. That guy, Skeeter. First time I have made it to a live. I work 12-hour shifts, and I'm in school for cybersecurity. Thank you for everything you guys teach. Thank you. Fresh and Fit. I just want to say I really appreciate y'all doing these podcasts. They are super entertaining. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Chris. Good vibes. Big ups on the 1 milli. So I'm 35 years old from the BX high earner. I guess I make 139K a year. Question: is I damage my credit over COVID? Should I pay for removal / fix or pay it down myself? I think he means
BX.
I damaged my credit score over COVID. Should I? What was it? Should I pay for removals and or fix or pay it down myself? What are your guys' thoughts on that, Derek and Brandon?
Pay your damn bills, you bum.
Yeah,
that's simple.
Yeah.
What kind of man don't pay his bills?
Yeah, man. You gotta, and you make the 139K. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You shouldn't be,
money, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't be, and yeah, that ain't that much, but you shouldn't be in credit card debt like that. First time on the first time for the live chat. Congratulations on all your success, all your lumps, and many more in the future. Fresh Fit, let's go niggas. Okay, shout out to my Nigerians. Starboy5 goes, Myron, you should definitely bring in Mark Rudolph. He's one of the unsung godfathers of the RP space in 2003. The book. I don't know who that is, bro. I'm just gonna move on. Jake Babineau goes, working with Derek changed my life. Going through the 10 Commandment program changed my whole mindset with my money and champion interviews. Killed my inner bitch. Thanks for everything, D. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, my friend.
Shout
out to you,
Jake.
Girl in the tie-dye hoodie won't last over an hour.
John
She's
Volmar?
here. It's been over an hour. Do you know John Volmar? Maybe the former sugar daddy of yours?
Then I get hating on you.
Yeah, he hating on you.
Oh well.
All right. If a girl sleeps with a guy on the first date, does she see him as a future partner? Does she make someone she's interested in wait? Okay,
That's a very good
that's a
question.
good question. We can go around the table on that.
Should we make the announcement first, or?
Yeah, we can actually.
we can.
Well, what are we at? Are we back to the 1200 something that we had before?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we are.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So guys, we made a deal this weekend where we're gonna have an option for you guys to join in on,
Bank
and as
Bros.
well. Huh?
Sorry, say Bank Bros, but never mind.
Bank bro. Chris, no, not yet, bro. Anyhow, Myron, let's get ready to
Rumble. Yeah, guys. So just to let y'all know, that was a terrible transition, by the way. But anyway, L transition fresh. We got one job. Yeah, guys. Guys, we're gonna be on fucking Rumble, man. We got a Rumble account, man.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna be working with Rumble. We're gonna be on locals, man. So you guys are gonna, we're transitioning off of Patreon. So we're gonna put the links in for y'all. So if you guys want to see the craziness, we're gonna start officially next week putting content on Rumble for y'all. As far as like the after hours. So you guys are gonna see all the crazy shit that I've been wanting to say for fucking years.
Yeah.
But now I can finally say it on Rumble
Next week.
because YouTube is too goddamn.
We've been holding back a lot, guys.
Yeah,
Trust
we
me when
have
I say, like,
Yeah, bro.
especially Myron, bro.
Man.
Yo,
This is
Y'all know what I said,
bro,
bro.
it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, you guys are gonna
You
see
have
some
no
wild
idea.
shit. Like for example, them annoying ass chicks that I kicked out last week. If I was on Rumble, it would have been a different story. All right, I would have roasted them even harder, but I didn't. Yeah, for obvious reasons.
YouTube.
But yeah, guys, YouTube is kind of lame. But yeah, guys, we're on Rumble now, man. So go ahead and check us out over there, guys. And we're also going to be on Locals, so we're going to get some new sites and everything else like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's freshfit.locals.com. We're going to be doing live streams on there. Patreon doesn't let you do live streams. Locals does. So we'll catch you guys on there doing live streams before the show,
And
maybe interviews with guests, all that
some
stuff.
real behind the scenes as well. So
Yes. So
we got
we're gonna just randomly go live on Locals all the time. So you guys are gonna get a lot of premium content on there.
And actually, what I might do is put vlogs on there instead of the main channel.
Well, we can put our double dates on there so that you don't incriminate yourself anymore.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you guys keep sending dick pics to the girls he goes on dates with.
Weird, bro. So weird, man.
Yeah. Or they'll say like, "You fucked Fresh," or like, "What was his dick like?" and shit. It's like, what the hell? That's weird.
Yeah, if I'm at OnlyFans, I'll be rich, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm already rich. Never mind.
All right,
Mod, so put in the chat mods if you can.
Yeah, guys. Rumble.com/FreshFitMan got a Rumble account. So anyway, back to regular schedule programming.
Good question.
So the question here was, if a girl sleeps with a guy on the first date, does she see him as a future partner? We'll start here and work our way. If you sleep with a guy the first time you meet him, would you still potentially see him as a future partner?
Yes.
Okay.
All 3 relationships that were serious for me, all 3 of them, I had sex with them on the first night.
Me too.
Okay.
High five.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily a disqualifier in some situations. All right.
If the chemistry's there, why not?
Okay. Cool. What about you?
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
No.
You would not.
And I would not have anything on the first date.
Oh man.
No, mamacita.
You never,
no,
hold on,
no.
So you never, you never had a one night stand?
No.
Stop the cap.
Really?
All right. Well,
Don't be upset just because my style is different.
we shouldn't say one night stand. What we should say is, have you ever had sex with a guy the first time you met him? That's really the one, because something could blossom from there.
No.
Come on.
No.
Never?
No. No.
Never.
No,
I
never.
believe her.
Never.
I believe her.
Never.
I believe
She went to Columbia University, bro.
I just gotta really like the person, and you can't like somebody so much on the first time you meet them. Like, no.
And I realized that I'm a white guy.
What if you're spending like 8 hours with them and
I did have long dates that went way beyond that in time-wise, way beyond they are supposed to, because we were enjoying our time so much talking to each other, we lost the time.
So no blowjobs?
But
Nothing?
no, absolutely not. No.
What about the butt? You give him the butt. Now we got you.
No, you guys, I'm giving you a
Yeah.
face that.
But she's
trying
from
to
Iran,
change
so.
No, I'm not from Iran. I'm
you say Iran?
Syrian and Turkish.
Oh, well,
Arab.
still.
Haram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not because it's haram. Obviously, I'm here drinking alcohol. It's my
Haram.
only opinion. That's the way I want to
Oh.
live my life.
So she's saying she
That's
never.
me.
When
That's
she was
me.
sober.
That's
when
my
she was
lifestyle.
drunk, it's a different story.
can we
That's my
still,
lifestyle.
can we still be friends even though I have sex on the first
Absolutely.
date?
I don't judge anybody for whatever they do. I have no business in nobody else's life.
I'm
Like, no. I have some really wild friends and I love them. I just sit there listening to their stories because I love it. But
Man,
I wouldn't be the person doing
Nah.
it. But I'm like, tell me
No.
about
You be
it.
judging them.
Yo, she blinking
be
so
judging
hard
them,
right now.
man.
She's like,
Yeah, the cap is real right
Stop
now.
the cap.
All right, man.
All right, it's fine. I get it. In her country, they'll behead her for this type of conversation. All right, what about you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you think something could formulate after if you guys hook up on the
I
first?
mean, sometimes,
Okay.
you know, when you have sex with someone, you transfer energies.
The connection.
Okay.
And then
What
that
about
shit's
you?
bomb.
Yes.
You can see a guy's long term even after. Okay. What about you?
Yes.
Okay. I think for women, like if they had sex with you, it's like that. There's always that potential, right? Some girls will disqualify you off rip, but I would say most, if they have sex with you first night,
Yeah.
they're probably doing it hedging. Hopefully, that something more can come from it. But with guys, it's like a lot of them will be like, "Oh no, I ain't taking that serious."
Yeah,
Depends on the girl.
It depends on the guy too, because for example, some guys are like, you know what, she for the streets. Or
Yeah.
they may be like, you know what, I know for a matter of fact, I kind of like made it that way. She's comfortable, more relaxed, and because of that, I want to
Yeah.
see where it goes.
It's a case by case basis with the woman, guys.
Yeah.
You
I
really
just-
got to be able to exercise discretion.
There's
Sorry.
actually
Go
a
ahead.
saying that they're doing interviews on the first sex. You ever heard that on Facebook?
Oh yeah,
That-
it's
that
like
now
it's
the
an
fir-
interview,
yeah,
an audition,
it's a-
the
yeah,
first night,
exactly.
the first time.
Oh,
Damn, but I've been
okay.
killing that shit then.
I want to extend for like a
Wow,
few
this is
seconds.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I know it's fun to stereotype people, but I just want to say something. As related to the other question, women are emotional. And I know I am a woman. So if I'm going to be physical with somebody, I will develop emotion to them. So to not go for the wrong person, I want to know everything about this person before I put my walls down and be vulnerable, because that's just my way. So it's not about haram or whatever you guys are saying. The stereotype doesn't apply to me. It's just my thought of the process. Women are delicate. Women are soft at heart, no matter how much they feel independent and boss and whatever. We are still women. God made us that way. If I'm going to be physical, I will get emotional. I will like that person, even if he's the worst one, maybe. I know myself.
Wait.
So stay away from that and just go for the right one.
So how long you gotta wait then?
There's no set time. There's no set time. Again, you can have a date for 2 hours. You can talk for 6 hours. You can go on a hike all day. I did all of these, so there's no measure. But it's really about knowing the person first.
So you're telling me you get to know John Doe for like a week, and then sex sucks. You gonna stay?
No,
I would absolutely give feedback to the person. If it's a good person, I
Give
would
that
give
Colombian
feedback to the
answer.
person.
Where's your
It
manager?
did have it. Listen, the variables can always change. If people want to work together, want to work on it together, relationship, dating, whatever it is, the variables can change. We can listen to each other. We can give feedback and work toward it. So if somebody is really good, we're getting along, and sex was not good, let's talk about it and make it good.
See,
That's it.
I like buying cars, right? So when I go to a dealership, I know what car I want. If I go drive a car that's not the car I want, I don't keep it. So it's like, what are you trying to say? Like, because to me personally, I spend a week with somebody and it's trash, I'm leaving. No negotiate. What am I going to negotiate?
Not negotiation. You give the person feedback, what you like and you don't like.
You can't cure a strip thing.
She gives him a questionnaire after.
What the fuck?
Well, okay, so what were you satisfied with? What would you rate this out of 5? Okay.
5 stars.
Okay.
No, for real. Men are just naive because they have their animal instinct taking over during sex. So they just do whatever, unless they're like romantic and whatever. This are rare. But again, they're animals until you, hey, I don't like this one. It makes me feel like a hoe. Stop doing it.
Look,
Period.
I ain't judging your process. I'm just saying.
Brandon wants to know what is it exactly?
What exactly made you feel like a hoe?
Was it the book?
When you feel like there's no emotions, like the person is not even looking at you.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so it's angry sex.
Yeah, like, or like kisses are so cold.
Probably
and like
because he made him wait so
superficial.
goddamn long.
I know, he's like,
nigga mad as hell. I want to hike it with her.
Yeah, I done walked up a fucking mountain.
Let's hike with her. About a bunch of bullshit that I don't want to hear. Finally, he just in the back of his mind, he just smashed. He just like.
Again, speaking hypothetically, I wouldn't let it go that bad anyway. I'll smell it from a mile away and go the other direction.
Yeah, my nigga said I've been waiting a month.
Yeah.
This shit for this.
That nigga mad as hell, bro.
Let's start for sex.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? I waited a week for this. I'm like, ow. Oh, Lord. All right.
That's funny.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. W Money Monday, $50 from.
Yo, I ran. He really ran. You get it?
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah. I see what you did there.
Wow. She said Syria and Turkey though.
I know, but like just because I ran away.
No, he just wants to be funny. Go for it.
Wow. All right.
I'm killing this shit, Fresh.
All right. Myron, why do you never mention me? I prefer red shorts. I can breathe easier. Myron's BBC.
What the fuck? You got one too.
Pause.
It's brown.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, question for Gina. From your work experience, would you agree there is no gender wage gap? What's your theory on why males dominate the engineering industry? Shout out to FNF fam and the homie Chris.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
So this is a question for Gina.
Chris, what did you say?
Shout out to you, man.
He said, Gina, do you agree or
question for Gina?
Where was it? Would you agree there is no gender wage gap for Gina?
Typically, when I'm hiring people, it's just for contracts and it's an hourly rate, and no matter what you are, it's the same. It's
Okay.
kind of just based off of experience. But I have rarely ever worked with a female software engineer. I've never gotten one a job. I've never been successful with one, but that's not saying because they're not good. There's just not a lot out there, and I haven't worked with one yet.
Okay,
fair enough.
I don't know why, but I just haven't.
Oh, it's very obvious.
We know why.
We know why.
They don't want to do that
Women
job.
don't want to do the fucking
There's a lot
job,
of
bro.
jobs that women don't
learning
want
about
to
it,
do.
it's tough.
Yeah.
Like some of my sales guys, I pay like $200K a year or over, right? But I'm looking for like a female salesperson who's like fucking badass, because like I'm sure she'd do well, and especially if she's hot. Like, because my clientele's mostly guys.
Go
right?
to Colombia, collect somebody.
And lick somebody?
Collect
somebody.
the candidate.
My fault. I was
you guys have
like go
dirty
to Colombia
minds.
and lick somebody.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you, man? I got a girlfriend. You telling me to lick
Collect.
Colombian chicks? Chill out.
Don't listen. Don't listen.
Nah, but I wish I could find a female salesperson. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she sells circles around everyone else, but they just don't. In my experience, they don't want to do those jobs.
I have a controversial take on this. What I'm about to say does not represent.
You have a controversial take?
Oh, yes.
What? Myron Gaines?
And I want to say real quick, what I'm about to say does not reflect the other male members of the panel. This is simply the opinion of Myron Gaines, just from my observations and interviewing almost 1,700 women. Human beings in general, I've realized, are lazy. But I would argue women in general are lazier than men. And I'll tell you why. Before you guys get all mad.
Misogyny.
Women don't have a natural proclivity to go out there and earn resources because there's no burden of performance on women to create something, right? If a woman goes out there and becomes a career woman and becomes strong or makes money or whatever, fantastic. But there's no need to do it. If a girl does it, it's like a plus. That's why women that are strong and independent make sure to let everyone know that they're strong and independent, educated, because it's not as common because so many women are lazy. Think about it. If every woman was smart, strong, independent, working these hard jobs, getting an education, you wouldn't be able to run around and say you're strong and independent. So there's a reason why men don't say it, because you're supposed to be that way. And if you're not, you're a failure. But women have no problem gloating themselves and saying, basically, I'm an adult. So what I've realized is that men and women look at money differently. Women look at money as a means to an end. I want to make $1,000 so I can go on a trip. I want to make $1,000 so I can buy a bag. I made $1,000 so I don't got to work the rest of the week. I could pay my rent. Men make money and be like, all right, I can support somebody else. I want to get my status up, whatever. Now, of course, there's lazy guys out there. That's true as well. But women don't suffer the consequences for being lazy to the same degree that men do. Women are still accepted by society for being lazy, whereas a lazy man, you ain't going to get nothing. A chick that's a bum can still be on a yacht with multimillionaires chilling, smoking weed every day, not paying for said weed. Dude, you ain't going to get that benefit. So I've just realized that women have a natural proclivity to be lazy, and it's more accepted socially in society. But for men, if you don't produce, you're going to be made fun of about that shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know if y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of you. Like if you don't produce.
That's true. As a dude, but I don't know if y'all have any takes on that. I know some women get triggered when I say that, but I just think naturally women are lazier than men.
I'm lazy. I don't want to be a strong, independent woman. I don't.
And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But when you look at like physical manual labor jobs, dangerous jobs that you have to exert a lot of force, women are nowhere to be found. Men do those jobs, and men are more willing to do those jobs reluctantly than women are. Women are more likely like, I want to chase my dream. I'm going to be an artist, even though I make no fucking money a year. A guy, he might give up that dream to be an artist because he's got to
pay the bills,
be an engineer and pay the bills, because there's a masculine burden of performance on men.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So. Which, by the way, motherfuckers, we teach you about this in the 10 Commandments of Wealth. Get the goddamn course. It's below. Anything else? Okay. All right. Damn.
I do have a comment.
Sure.
Speaking about the hard labor that you were saying,
yeah.
I do agree with that. Like, no woman wants to do that, but that also comes in, like, we're speaking about being strong and lifting stuff that women possibly cannot do. So it's like a physical.
Yeah, it's a physical thing. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, there's biological reasons for that.
But yeah, no woman wants to do that.
Yeah,
that's why I get mad at those who are broke, right? Because we can do other shit, right?
Yeah.
Like we can like do labor. Like when I was struggling, I would like work construction, security, all types of shit. You know, we have the opportunity to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no excuse for being a broke man in a first world country. You do that shit, it's a choice.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle choice to be a broke bum
in a first world country. If you live in some crazy,
a man in if you're born in a third world country, you know, I've been to 66 countries. I traveled a lot of places, and there's places in the world that if you were born into some shithole place, shithole circumstances, then maybe you're stuck there, man. Maybe it's not your fault. But if you're in a first world country, if you're in America, where there's 4.6% of the world's population, in 27% of the world's economy, if you're broke here, it's because you're a bitch. And you're going to be treated like that by everybody, by men, by women, even other bitches know you're a bitch. Even losers that make like a mediocre wage, like 50, 60, 70 grand, losers are going to look down at you and say, well, look at that loser, and feel like a little bit better about their own underachieving. So, I mean, there's gradients of losers, and you know what else is that choice, though? You don't have to be a fucking loser.
You don't have to be.
If you're a man in a first world country, like, you could be a winner. You could be a big fucking winner. You could choose to do more. Like my company logo says here, choose to conquer.
Choose to conquer.
I put it in English here so everybody can read it. Choose to. It didn't say maybe conquer.
Nah.
We could have said maybe conquer.
Think about it.
Maybe be less of a bitch ass bum. Could have said some shit like that. It's a lifestyle choice. Poverty is a lifestyle choice.
Yeah.
And at least a single-digit millionaire, also a lifestyle choice. Anybody can do that.
Yeah, no, seriously, man. Like, you can really, ain't no excuse for being broke. Like, everybody struggles. Not everybody struggles, I'm sorry. But like, you can be struggling. Like, I struggled, but I worked like 4 jobs and shit, at that time. I used to wake up at 4, train people, and then work security. And then I did that 5 days a week. And on the weekends, I'd wake up early, train people, and then I managed a restaurant. And I was working like 12, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. I did it for 2 years, and I wasn't broke no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can really like outwork it if you got enough heart as a dude, you know? Like as a dude, I don't know what it's like to be a woman. But I'd imagine like, you know, before a dude, man, you can go out and get that money, man.
Good question.
Even the broke here, as you said,
It
the
ain't the
B
real
word
broke.
for real, like the broke people here have more than the average person in third world countries sometimes.
Yeah.
I did not know unless once one of my family members told me that story about somebody else. Up north, like you got New Jersey, New York, those kind of states, they give a cell phone. And not like a check, but like it's equivalent to money where you go buy groceries and food. You
Food
get
stamps?
assigned,
Oh,
yes,
food stamps. Yeah.
you get assigned a shelter, all the stuff. So, okay, if you have a cell phone, somewhere to sleep, and you got food stamps to get food, what are you doing with the rest of the time? You're standing on the street in New York City, making this great, amazing city dirty and look bad. Like as
making
if,
my city look bad.
yeah, because there's a lot of hardworking people over there. Those people just stand there. There's so many jobs that they can do.
Yeah.
So many jobs that don't even take 2 thoughts per hour, like for real. They can be in a manufacturer. They can be doing the same repetitive move. Just do this and get $10 an hour.
That's a problem for
But
a lot
it's
of guys.
easier for
'cause
them
it's-
to just sit around and do
Exactly. It's too easy to be broke. Like
I
you can
just
be
never
like dead
understand
broke.
it.
But in America, you can be broke.
So why
and
they
still live
complaining and
still live a all right life, right? You
why
can
are they
still
complaining and begging
There's a
for
couple
money?
broke people now. There's a couple dudes.
I don't
check
get it.
Check out the comments. There's a couple of broke dudes now that are like real butthurt. They're about to go get their booties pumped. With, they're gonna get the booty pump. They're about to
Yo,
get
someone
booty
said
pumped.
WEBT. What the
$50
hell?
a month, baby.
So real quick,
They ain't got the money. They can't pay for their booty pump. They're gonna get booty pumped by another broke.
So
dude.
ladies in here, real quick, who wants to date a broke guy? Raise your hand.
To date a broke guy?
Yeah, raise your hand.
You can't even look at me asking this question.
Is there a bigger sign? A couple of girls here said they'd like to date older guys. And
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
But is there a bigger sign that a man is a loser than he makes it to, like, say age 40, just as an arbitrary number? Like, I think all a man should be doing in his 20s and 30s is just like working, learning more, earning more, learning more, earning. I think there's no other mission for a man in his 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
But if a guy makes it to 40 and he's still broke and dumb,
damn.
Was there any better indicator? Look, she's like, yeah, cringe.
No, at that
look
point
at
you're
her.
like a complete loser. If you
Done.
make it to 40 and you're still broke, like you're just a
complete loser, huh?
complete
Yeah.
loser.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
Because that
done, man. You're
willpower
washed
and
up for life.
you've been a loser your whole life.
Because at
Then,
least
then
you
you're
can,
making a hater comment on a video.
because
A
at
guy
least you
that
can.
makes it to 40 and he's still broke, that's all he's got to look forward to is like, do you
Twiddle
think
their thumbs.
winners? Does your short CEO boyfriend, does he got time to make hater comments?
Nah, I mean,
He ain't got time
he
for
got
that.
two companies
He's not
to
even
run.
watching this. He doesn't have social media. Well,
Even
he
the
has
little
it, but
short
he's never
guy.
on
He
it.
got two
Even the
companies
little
run
short guy
and drinks to
got
buy
better
for
things to do.
bitches.
And I just gotta say,
Short little fella got better things to do. He ain't got no time to hate on people. He's running a business and
I just
Look,
gotta
guys,
Yeah, he
say,
is.
if you're in America,
He's
bro,
making that
you should not be
moolah.
broke, man.
That's what's up.
Look, real poverty is outside the states. For example, Barbados, dude, that's real poverty. 'Cause
Oh, man.
yeah.
Look, you got no housing, you got no money. It's literally you and the trees. If anything, for fruits. That's
Yeah,
about
you
it.
gotta climb. You used to have to climb them coconut trees
Exactly, brother.
for food. That's how you survived, right?
No, not me specifically, but people do that.
Oh, my fault, man.
Sorry, you had a question.
I was
Wait,
gonna-
there's people in Barbados who don't do that?
Yes.
I was
Brandon.
gonna say something Myron style, but the other way in favor of the ladies. If we find a woman that is independent, 40 years old and single with no kids, her life is better than a man that is 40 years old, playing around, as you guys say, having sex everywhere he wants, and he's broke and he's 40.
That's actually
Who thinks? Okay,
I mean,
I'm gonna do the question:
I get-
the lady's life is better, or that man life is better?
I get what you're saying here, but
I mean, he's 40 and
it's
fucking.
40.
You said he was fucking bitches?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
there's
Men have almost no standard.
If he's smashing, that's a W though. Like, I mean, I mean, broke still.
Yeah, you broke still, but you still
But
smashing.
you still
though.
smashing.
I
though.
really,
If you're 40 and
I
a
want to
woman,
understand. So
You
you
got
guys
redeeming
answer the
quality,
question.
sounds
No, but if
I wanna
if you're
know.
40 and a woman and you're no kids and no type of like, I guess
But let's say wealthy and independent and all that. Like,
that's an L still.
That's- oh,
Because you have nothing to show for your life. For example, you can have a career, be independent. That's cool and all, but like 40 years old, you're at your house by yourself. You might want kids, you might want family.
yeah, wine box.
That's L for you.
Yeah, cats.
You can be lonely as fuck. Like, oh, I got money, but
And
you're
you
lonely.
also-
so
yelling
the
out.
broke man is
It's better
better.
off because.
But
once
that's a
again-
myth. What 40-year-old broke dudes is fucking bitches?
No, yeah, right.
That shit ain't real. That shit ain't reality. That was like make believe. That was like a fairy tale.
I
and
saw
shit.
They
unicorn
do
though.
it. They do
I mean,
it.
there probably is fucking bitches, but the ones
They
that
do
not
it. There are
attractive.
pretty
Yeah,
cheap
the
people
ugly-
out there.
ugly
The ugly
bitches.
ones, the ones
They can
that
still
have
smash,
the
bro.
floor.
They can still smash.
City boys.
I
man.
have a question because you guys are always mentioning the age, right? Would you smash J-Lo?
You're asking the wrong
would.
person. You know what, Brandon? Would you smash J-Lo?
What's up?
If you were single?
Oh, if I was single,
Yeah,
Yes.
single.
who's J Lo?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Good answer.
Good answer.
J Lo?
Would you smash J-Lo?
Brandon and I have been working on our business. Well, I might have missed some elderly pop icons or something.
I think I can safely say that guys want younger, hotter chicks. That's pretty much it.
You didn't answer my question though.
Oh
On
yeah.
purpose. Moving on smartly. No, but to be real with you, if she's 20 years younger, yes. Did I answer for you?
No.
Thanks.
It's
Awesome.
fine. Let's move on.
All right, we got some chats here. Let's do 50 now, Chris. After this one.
Yeah, after this one.
Corey, man of God. Brandon, can you read that real quick?
Oh man, what'd he say, man? Ecclesiastes and titties. 1427. Protect your meat at all times. I don't think this is a Bible quote. I think he's misquoting. Boy, you're misquoting the Lord, brother. You're misquoting the Lord. Money, energy, attention, and time. If they don't earn it,
it ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. I can't. This microphone is in the way.
Amen.
Yeah, but
it sounds wise.
Yeah, I mean that might have been in Ecclesiastes titties. I did.
Chris,
Yeah.
Chris.
Come on now. We're gonna start preaching here.
Okay. Ladies, rank in order of importance: looks, finance, personality, height, and clout. Okay. So 1
The
to
last
5.
one?
What's more important to you? Looks, finance, personality, height, or clout?
They got to put it in order.
We'll start with you.
Number one would have to be personality.
Mhm.
Then second, height,
Okay.
because I'm tall. And then third, looks.
Okay.
Actually, third, finances. Fourth, looks.
About to say.
Fifth, cloud.
You're gonna be broke. Okay. For you?
Finances, clout, personality, height, and then looks. Sorry.
Looks is last. Okay.
All right, shot
We
fresh.
see where you're part. Chris, I don't know you're talking about me, bro. Look at yourself in the mirror, nigga. Anyhow, go ahead.
Personality, looks, finances, height, then clout.
Got it. For you?
2 things.
Mhm.
The microphone, please.
Yes, in the way. Can you move my microphone?
And translate or explain the last word, please.
Oh,
Wow,
clout
it's
means
like
status.
popularity on social
He's famous,
media.
blue check mark,
Yeah, it doesn't have to be social
lavish,
media.
living life, lit.
Does it? Does clout-
First, finance. Second, personality. Looks, height, clout.
You put finance first. Smart.
Yeah,
woman.
because I want to make a family.
Come on, man. You can't have no poor ass kids.
Priorities,
What,
man.
what if their teeth is fucked up? And you
I
can't
will
afford
not
no
be-
braces.
I will not be bringing
Little girl
humans
with
to life
snaggle
when
tooth.
they're gonna sit
You
on
have a
the
little
street.
daughter with snaggle tooth, can't afford no
Man,
braces.
she getting making fun of.
Is that a man?
Come on, man. You
Is
letting
that
your
a
kid,
man?
you letting your
If you got-
daughter walk around like that?
If you got a daughter that you can't afford no braces and she got to go to school with a little snaggle tooth, is that a man?
He's a snaggle tooth.
Look at the girls though. Is that a man?
Is that a father?
Is that a father?
That's a,
Some of y'all like
No.
father.
that's a kid. Father.
Because then when his daughter comes home, she's
What about you?
Brandon,
What's the order here?
Finances, looks, personality, height, clout.
Finances, looks. Okay.
Finance first. That's what I'm talking about. Get this money.
Wait.
Has to be.
Wait.
It has to be.
You said finances.
Oh, sorry, babe.
Finances, looks, personality, height, clout.
Shouldn't height be first for you?
I just got lucky.
Man, you can't, man. That's be first
He
for
was
you.
sitting down when I met him.
Okay. What about you?
Finance, personality, looks, height, clout.
Okay.
Yes.
And you?
finance, height, personality, looks, clout.
Yeah, I'm curious real quick on the panel. if a guy asks you to see your credit report, would he be happy to show him?
Yes.
What's your score?
I mean, it isn't. I'm building it now. I recently just got a credit card like less than a
she's
year
19,
ago.
right?
I'm
So
only
it's like-
19.
Okay. But you'd be happy to
But
show
I
your
have
man.
been working. Yeah, I
Okay.
believe it's doing really good.
Would you show your credit score?
Yes.
Would you?
No,
Why not?
it's a 580.
Would you show yours?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Would you?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I can't see.
Would
Yes.
you?
Yes, but the reason, can I just state something? The
Sure.
reason why I said finance is because obviously when I meet a guy, I want to know he has a good job because that means that he has a good head on his shoulder and he is ambitious and driven.
Mhm.
But I don't think anyone would ever come. I would never say like, yeah, let me see your bank account. I would just know like finance. Oh, cool. He has a good job. He's dedicated. He's ambitious. Like he's driven. I like that. But
Daughter
yeah,
can't have snaggletooth.
that'd be
Yeah,
very
man.
weird if they
You
wanted
don't want
to
the
check.
snaggletooth daughter.
Nah, don't nobody want that.
What if your daughter was born with crooked teeth?
And he couldn't.
We
fix
fix
it.
man,
it
he
with
fix it.
braces.
Yeah.
No, but he couldn't afford the braces.
He couldn't afford the braces though.
But I literally just said I want a guy that's financially well off.
What would you think about a man who couldn't afford the braces? Somebody
Couldn't
that's
afford the
listening right
braces.
now,
Oh,
they're not doing the sort of things that they'd be able to
well,
afford
then
the
you
braces.
need to make more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teeth fighting for position. Over my mouth, you look like a shark. Now you got to fix them shits, man.
Okay. Would you show your credit report?
Yes.
Yes. What's your score?
600, mid 600s.
Damn, that's struggling. No, I'm messing with you. Okay, cool. All right, we got some more chats here. Phil Sawyer says, "Oh, welcome back."
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I will ask, let's play that game. Can females have male friends? So this is my first roast to Myron, looking like Corvus Glavy, and Fresh looking like Mr. Popo. Chris looked like those characters up before starting the game. Thumbs up. Okay.
All right. Thanks for shitting on us.
The John Doe. My bad, y'all. I was at work. Hope this is enough. If so, Myron and Fresh run them script if they do have male friends. They wanted to sit that so bad.
Yeah. Myron, I've heard enough from this panel. I'll be there soon. That's from the asteroid
It's
is coming.
coming.
All right. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Count.
And sorry, guys. I got some real estate stuff that I'm like trying to fucking finalize here. So
Yeah.
sorry about that. All right. Fake account. I have a friend who has been selling cat for 16 years. I asked her body count. She said between 17,000 and 20,000. Yeah. I believe her. She tells me all her secrets. She's only average looking.
No way, bro. Dude.
Nah,
No way, bro.
That's no way. No.
Yeah. I mean, nah, no fuck.
No, it's no way, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
That's a tunnel, nigga.
Yeah.
16 years.
That was a freaking tunnel.
20.
yeah, facts.
Bro.
I'm 20 years old. I make $5,000 a
Myron
month,
said
working
women didn't
70
work
hours a
hard.
week. I am in a position where I'm providing for my family and paying the mortgage. I appreciate the podcast and knowledge you guys provide, especially in dating. We got,
you,
man.
brother.
And then we got, where else we got?
Oh.
Cool. Okay, and then
Cool.
$20 Dr. Mo goes, God gave mankind Eden/paradise and one rule. Women were like, nah, ain't enough. I want that forbidden fruit. Birdman hand rub. Okay, and yeah, and then the world ended. And then what else we got here?
Let's see.
Where were we before?
555 cuz.
Thank you, FNF. I just joined Tate's The War Room, bought 10 Commandments. Good shit. And
Hey,
applied
that 10
Moneyberg
Commandments.
market
Stop.
mastery. Ready to humble myself and put in the work to self-sustainment. Time to man up. Yeah, bro. Yo,
Bro.
that's taking action.
Yo, that is
you just got a network?
Yeah.
You about to learn how to be an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
You about to really make that money? Man, that's what's up.
See, that's how you
Can we go back to that
overcome.
one for a second? Can you go back to that one just one second? Just
Which
one
one?
second. Just want to get you that guy. So,
Yeah.
hey man, congratulations,
Yeah.
congratulations. If he says he in the 10 Commandments
Yeah.
of Wealth program.
Yeah.
So he's also applied to the Markets Mastery program,
Yeah.
which is going to start on November 30th, right
Mhm.
around the corner. And a young person here that's making an initiative like that or at any age you might be. But the younger you are, the more benefit you're going to get from that. But a young person any age is trying to learn more so they can earn more. Your whole life's going to be better.
Yeah.
Your whole damn life's going to be better. You're going to literally live longer. You talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Even $1 million net worth helps you live 11 years longer.
That's a crazy
The top
stat.
1%
That's a
lives
crazy stat.
15% longer. I'm
15
sorry,
years.
15 years longer. I
15
apologize.
years
Yeah.
longer. You should make it to the top 1%. Top 1%'s only
If you
500
love
grand.
life, if you love life, man.
Oh, I didn't think, is the top 1% only
It's like 480. You
Yeah,
only
you're
gotta make
right.
480
You're
a
right.
year.
You're right. Yeah.
You still half poor. You're not balling out. The top 1% is there's a lot of transition from there. That just because they make it to the top 1% doesn't mean they stay there for long.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's actually 0.6% of people that stay there for even 10 years or longer. So that's like 1 out of 167 people can stay in the top 1% for 6 years or
Yeah,
longer.
because you can have a good year or two, right?
Mhm.
and then you fall off. So that's true.
Congratulations,
Rappers.
young man. Congratulations. You're setting yourself up for a brighter future, and your daughter not going to have snaggletooth.
Nah.
She's going to thank you. And your woman's less likely to cheat.
She's less likely.
Well, all the girls on the panel were saying that finances were like at the top of their
Most of
thing.
them,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? That's the truth, man.
Pretty much.
And I'll tell you how this: as you get older, and girls get older, they have less tolerance for financial ineptitude.
When they're
You know?
young, they'll play with it, but
Yeah,
when they
like
get older,
18, 19,
it's a
20.
must.
But once they pass like 22, 23, 24, especially when they get out of college, bro, hell no. Nah. You a bum? No, I'm
The
good.
real world.
Somebody has
Derek,
something?
Do it.
Oh, Three Diglets goes, Derek, can you tell us how successful you are again? And do you have time?
Yeah. Let me take a moment. Let me take a moment, actually.
Yeah.
So you went to Columbia, right? You got a master's degree from Columbia. My master's degree is from U Chicago. So if somebody with a master's degree from Columbia and a master's degree from U Chicago, when they meet, that's not bragging. That's not bragging. That's just like, oh, a person that took the time to, earn their spot at a top tier university, that cared about their education, that cared about their future, that can think well, is going to outperform damn near everyone in the world in society. Is that fair?
Yes.
That's not, when you said, oh, I got my master's degree from Columbia, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Pretty smart. And I didn't take the time to say that immediately. So, I went to Chicago. I did. But, the point I'd make is somebody that makes a comment like that is like, just because you're underperforming doesn't mean that I'm bragging. It just means that you suck by comparison. And you wouldn't have time to make a comment like that if that weren't true. That I don't have time to make comments like that. She don't have time to make comments like that. Brandon's doing real well in life. A lot of these girls are going to do better. You guys are doing great too. So, people that are doing well, that's not bragging. It's just like, those would be your natural peers. It'd be your natural peers to be around other quality people.
Part of us, an identity, like part of our identity. When you spend some time in a certain school, some time building your business as entrepreneur, even if you didn't have masters or any of that, but if you spent your 20s around certain kind of people, this is part of your identity.
Yeah.
Especially if they are people that you were with in the 20s. During the 30s, you're might continue to be friends. It is part of your identity. It's not bragging anymore.
Well,
I'm desensitized. Sorry, I'm desensitized to the way I come off when I introduce myself. I no longer think about it. But sometimes when somebody is looking at me in a certain way, or their eyes just enlarge suddenly like this, I'm like, oh, did I say something they're not used to hear? Or am I in the wrong place? Am I talking to the wrong person?
Yeah.
If they're giving me that weird look, their head is getting tilted, they're doing this, I'm like, okay, I'm
just
out.
never diminish yourself just to try to make that conversation feel comfortable. Like
to make a peasant feel more comfortable.
It's true. Like when people are not happy with their lives, they feel like you're bragging, when it's like, no, this is just my reality, and you're not doing anything to make your life better.
Yeah. When all my other friends that are business owners, or all my other friends are investors, entrepreneurs, everybody's got money. Everybody's, should I start hanging out with poor people? Why the fuck would I do that?
Exactly. You surround yourself.
I grew up with poor people.
Yeah.
And I worked really hard to do better. And you can too. The good news is you can too. Even your dumbass.
I think he meant to say shake that hole, but shout out to the Diglets, man.
First time I got robbed was by University.
We're gonna do last thoughts here, ladies and gentlemen, and then give us your last thoughts on the show, and then where they can find you for the gents here. So last thoughts on the show. How was it for you? Good, bad, lovely? Any comments, questions?
I had a good time. I always have a good time. I love coming on here and getting everybody's opinions and thoughts and seeing where everyone is kind of in their lives. And I feel like we all kind of help each other in some way a little bit when we give advice and our opinions and stuff.
So you can show your credit report next time. Next guy.
Nope.
If he asks.
Don't do
But
that.
he has
man.
to show me his too.
Nah, bro. He's paying bills, not you.
But that wasn't included in what you just said though.
But that's obvious though.
Chris,
I'll give
sound
him.
effect.
Shut up, Chris.
Was that a side effect, or was that someone
No,
really?
I was gonna ask the same thing. Chris in the back, bro.
What the hell was that? No, I really enjoy this show. I love having these type of talks. I'm usually I grew up with two brothers and my dad, so like I get your guys' point of view and I respect it. I don't like what you said about my relationship, and if it goes south, I will be like, okay, you were right, but right now I'm happy. But
Right.
I
Just
really
don't search his phone. That's all.
I really
Just live in
enjoyed.
bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
Seriously, stay away from the phone.
Yeah.
No, I will. Trust me.
All right. What about you?
I enjoyed the show and getting to hear everybody's different opinions. It's definitely eye-opening to hear everybody's.
Are you going to search your boyfriend's phone now? Don't do it.
Oh, no. I
Okay.
prefer not to know. He can
Good.
do what he wants.
Hey, there we go. All right. Someone living in reality. There we go. What about you?
Again, I enjoyed the show. This is my second time. I don't regret any moment of it because, again, I like when someone puts the other person right on the spot to answer that question.
Oh, and then you get
will
mad and
not-
say that they're probing.
Yeah, they're probing, Myron.
Probing.
I wasn't mad, but I'm a person that's full of critique and analysis in my head. So when I see a pattern that's being repetitive so many times, I have to point it out. So I'm not going to even apologize, say sorry. It's a conversation. It's an open box conversation. I appreciate everything all of you said. Definitely learning from all of you, but that doesn't mean I'm going to have one night stand.
Okay.
But yeah, I appreciate
Stop the
everything
cap.
everybody said. I love it.
All right.
I enjoyed the show. It was very interesting. I had some good laughs. It was good to hear everybody's different perspectives, and it was very informative, and we learned a couple of things.
You go find another sugar daddy?
No.
Are you gonna try? Okay.
Hell no, man. I don't listen. I'm telling you, I don't listen.
Yeah,
All right.
well, you better.
At least she admits it. What
I
about you?
love the show. I always watch the show.
Oh,
I
shit.
think
Oh,
the
cool.
show is very good for women. You can learn more about men, and I had a great time.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
I applaud this woman.
W.
W.
Black woman.
I enjoyed the show. I think it was very interesting seeing men's point of view on different types of topics. I'm open to hearing it, although I might not agree with everything. But I love.
Well, you're a woman.
being
What else is
here.
new?
Yeah.
Misogyny.
Yeah. Reality, I don't agree with that.
Nice.
I don't
My
like the way it
truth,
makes
Myron.
me feel.
It's my
All right,
truth,
go on.
Myron.
No, go ahead.
And I liked it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you liked it. Damn
It's
it.
fun.
Damn it, the girls hated it, man. I thought they were going to say, fuck these guys, assholes.
This was a smooth show, though.
No,
It
smooth
wasn't
show.
crazy.
Smooth show. Third show of the day,
Yo,
so.
last show was wild with Frank
Yeah.
Castle, bro.
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Thank God.
With the
Friday.
lesbians.
The lesbians, never again.
Brandon, Derek, where can I find y'all?
You can find me. I'm on YouTube too. You know, I got just search Brandon Carter. I ain't got 1 million subscribers. It's like
Damn near close, though.
Yeah, close.
800 something thousand.
On the
Yeah.
way.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe one day I'm gonna be like y'all.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And or you can find me on Instagram, King Keto, KINGKETO. And you can also find me in 10 Commandments to Wealth. I'm teaching the third commandment on
Don't leave me hanging.
building. I'm teaching the third commandment on building funnels. You know,
Awesome.
I got a bunch of Click Funnels 2 Comma Club awards. They about to send me the one for 10 mil. You know, and
Damn.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should check that out.
Living large. Derek?
All right.
Look for Derek Moneyberg on Instagram or YouTube. I'm on other channels too. Those are the two platforms that I spend the most time on. And Brandon's been my friend for over 8 years. I really appreciate your contribution to the 10 Commandments of Wealth, man. You guys, Fresh and Fit. Thanks for inviting me on. I enjoyed the Money Monday. You invited me on a few times. These shows are fun too. We have a lot of laughs.
We had a
so
great
I
episode about
appreciate
the
it.
stock market
We did.
earlier. If you
Y'all
guys
should check
it
that
out.
episode out.
Yeah.
And FTX.
I learned a bunch. I was taking
Yeah.
notes, guys. If you're never too much to learn. Sorry. Go ahead.
If you're serious about your financial future, success is not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
Some people are going to have snaggle-toothed daughters.
Yeah.
Some people are going to have sons that are underperforming, and
somebody got to
anything they
sweep the
try,
floors, man. Somebody got to mop shit up.
Somebody's got to make
Somebody.
the coffee.
Yeah.
Somebody got to drive the Uber, man. So
Yeah.
hey, you find the great thing about Earth and America in general is like there's a very diverse economy out there. Like wherever you choose to settle for, there's a spot for you. There's a spot for you. Like it's hard to starve in America. That point was made.
Yeah.
Like there's some poor girl that her GPA wasn't all it could have been, and she's waiting at a soup kitchen right now to hand you bum ass a cookie if you choose to stay down there. But if you choose to pull yourself up there, there's a path for that too. So if you want to learn more and earn more, if you want to understand more about the stock market, more about the global markets in general, entrepreneurship, real estate, that's where all the money is. I'm happy to help you, but you gotta want to help yourself.
Well said.
Damn.
And guys,
All right.
get on Rumble. I see
Yes.
you guys have joined already. Dude, if you want to get us, because dude, we might get canceled any day. We don't
Yeah,
know.
facts.
So get on Rumble
We really
now
might.
while we're still here.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
it hasn't happened yet.
Link below for 10 Commandments. Well, all the ladies' Instagrams are below because I already know you guys are probably already looking and sending dick pics. So go ahead and send them dick pics. And I'll catch you guys on Wednesday for Womanizer Wednesday, man. And love you guys. Third show of the day is out.
Let's go.
Peace.
Peace.
I ran so far.